Oh, crap, I did everything wrong. Let me make everybody not muted, guys, and you can listen to them talk while I fix things. Okay, you guys, you can talk now.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Technological difficulties are apparently existing again.
It's if I forget to click. Also, these are in the wrong place. If I forget to click to do a thing. Oh, if I forget to click on Discord before I go to the camera screen, the cameras don't show.
Oh, I'm Q.
Yeah, now you're not. All right, now everybody's in the right place. I kind of forgot to do that beforehand. Anyway, hello everybody. Good day. All the things. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good. Finally got
Good.
some sleep this time.
Yay!
New apartment.
Yay! Nobody else has any news?
To go see Hamilton on Thursday.
Oh,
What?
that is super cool.
Ooh.
I am really jealous.
I think you told me this and I forgot because otherwise I'd be too sad that I don't get to go.
Well, I tried really, really hard to get extra tickets because I wanted someone to come with me.
I
but
would have flown there just to go to Hamilton with you.
I tried really hard, but they kept bumping me out of the queue until everything was sold out and the $400 seats. So the only one I got was the one I got as a season
Well,
ticket
have a
holder.
blast. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I had to
that's
purchase last
amazing.
April.
That's so cool. Congratulations. You get to go to Hamilton.
Yay.
I'm just going to visit
Much
Brenda like
excited.
20 times just so I can go see Hamilton.
Oh,
Because
I don't
she's
think Brenda
moving
would
to
mind.
New York. And so I'm like, I will come visit you,
Ooh.
but we're going to Hamilton and in the Heights. Like, I don't care. I know it's a drive down to New York City. We're going.
Yeah, I would too.
This is a thing that will happen.
Yes. Yes, it will.
I made a fox this week.
I saw it. It was really cute.
Yay.
I want to see Fox. Show Fox.
Here's a fox.
Oh, Drake, Grace,
Aw.
guys.
I couldn't
Sorry.
sleep, so I made a fox.
Guys, be nice to each other.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah.
And I went to a wedding yesterday.
How was it?
Yes, I wanted to be at that wedding. Our cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was supposed to go to my cousin's graduation party yesterday.
I take it didn't work out.
Supposed to.
Yeah, I like felt really crappy, so I just said, I'm gonna cancel and go sleep. And I slept all day yesterday, and then like last night, and then I woke up and I felt fine today. So,
That's pretty much what happened with me yesterday in a different party.
huh. Yeah, it's kind of weird because like I felt bad because my whole family was going and stuff, and I would have seen people I haven't seen in like 5 years. But I really didn't want to drive to Baker City. Like I felt way too crappy to drive and then do party and then drive home or whatever.
Yeah, if you're sick, that's not fun.
Yeah. And I'm no longer a business owner.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We had to dissolve our business. It no longer
Aw.
exists. It is no more.
Oh.
Sorry.
What's this?
What's up? So Brenda and I were making a statistical consulting company. And well, Brenda made it, and then she asked me to come on. So I was in it with her, and like we were figured it all out. Like I was going to be the majority shareholder because I'm better at making decisions, and also because I'm a veteran, and because I'm a disabled veteran, and all the things
Yeah.
for getting government contracts. Right? Like I fit every single fucking criteria. But you
Yeah.
have to be the majority shareholder in order to like get those. So we were all set, and we were doing social media. And like Brenda had looked up the name that she chose and stuff because, you know, when she made it, but she was kind of in a hurry. And there was another company with the same name, but it was in Canada, and it was didn't quite do the same thing. And it was like the name, just the name. Track Tricks was the name. And so she's like, it's fine. And her lawyer was like, it's fine. And like, you can technically have the same name as long as it's not in the same like county or state or whatever. So it was like, no big deal. It was a different country, not doing quite the same thing. We're good.
Mhm.
So now we're on social media, and everything that we're doing Track Tricks Inc. Like we're getting Track Tricks on Twitter. Track Tricks Inc. is our like website, you know, everything. And it's all fine. No overlap. And then I get to LinkedIn, and they had taken Track Tricks Inc. on LinkedIn. We're like, well, crap. That sucks because what the fuck are we going to do on LinkedIn? And then she started thinking about it and like actually Googling the company more, and decided that we actually had fairly similar things that we did, or things that could be construed as very similar because it was both analytics based.
Mhm.
And they're an international company. So she called her lawyer and she's like, hey, so this is the situation. He's like, yeah, no, you need to like get rid of that name immediately because you have opened yourself up for a major lawsuit.
Oh dear.
And we're like, oh,
You were
shit. And so at that point, because we were, you know, super early in it, we hadn't taken any contracts, we hadn't done anything. It was just as cheap or easy to dissolve the contract or dissolve the company as to rename the company.
Mhm.
And like we hadn't voted me in or anything. So we decided that we would just dissolve it. And then later on, when we have the money to like restart it again, then we'll go into it and do it right. Because like all of her money just was wasted.
Oh.
Yeah, totally sucks.
Suckage.
Yes, she's kind of a mess right now. So
Oh dear.
yeah, super stressed
That girl
out that
just
she's
has
going to
the
get sued for everything she
life.
has, which isn't much, but you know. Yeah, so that's my story. I'm no longer a small businessman.
Well, I hope you can try again with a new name.
Yeah, we will at some point, I think. Right now she's too freaked out. Like I think probably it would have made more sense just to rename it, but she was totally freaked out on the phone. She's like, just dissolve it, just get rid of it, just make it all go away, you know. Which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like in this total panic attack, so it was no good. No good, sad, bad. And then she drove back to Moscow, and luckily she made it safely, and now she's fine. Well, she's not fine, but she's back home.
Oh, Brenda.
Yes. It's always high craziness when she's around.
She does attract chaos.
Yeah, it made me go, wait, do I really want to do a business? I mean, I do want to do a business with her, but oh man, there's a lot that goes on very quickly with her. I don't move that fast. She moves so much faster than me. So anyway, that's my story. And then I was sick. I think it was like stress and not sleeping and too much alcohol. And then I was not feeling well for about 3 days.
Oh.
But now I'm fine. So that's what matters.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah. Any other exciting stories?
Not really. I haven't done a whole ton this. Oh, I went to an awesome concert, but
Nice.
yeah. Nico touches the walls. You
Okay.
can watch them on YouTube if you're interested. They're awesome.
Do they know
I
you,
don't-
every single one, and love you very dearly?
No, this is not one of the bands that knows me and loves me. But
What? There's
that's
bands
okay.
out there that
They're
don't?
Right? I know it's a shock, but but they are really amazing.
Cool. Nice. Well, I'm glad you got to go then.
Yes.
So, I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to you all tonight.
Well, we just got off a boat, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
A boat?
Oh, yeah, you weren't here.
Weren't there. Yeah.
That's right. We never have a full group anymore. It's always -1.
There was nothing to do with any boats when I was last here.
Nope. Came up rather abruptly.
Yeah, apparently there's a plague on an island, and we decided let's be on the plaguey island. That's a good idea. So that's what we did.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think there's probably more that
about
happened
that.
last week. So if anybody
A little
wants
bit.
to update the rest of the day, night,
Oh, come
whatever.
on. That's the important bit.
Yeah.
That's the last bit anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
not
I'm pretty sure
remembering
that
something
James
right now,
left when you
so-
guys were confronting the tower.
Yeah.
Or Dan, rather. James was there the whole time.
Yeah.
So since you were the one confronting Sarah, why don't you, or Amanda, I don't know, whatever,
People were
whoever your
walking
names
up
are.
and before anything actually happened.
Well, there was much weapons drawn, and she tried to order her people to surround us. So Pew splashed her with acid.
As you do.
Yeah, and they shot Pew full of arrows, and then we kind of took a step back and reevaluated things.
Yeah, Pew was unconscious, bleeding out, and they're like, all right, we'll stop now.
And then we basically just refused to fight her. She's like, I want to fight you. And we're like, no.
Why?
I
Because
mean,
there was a
kind
shitload of
of.
werewolves around.
There were a lot of
allies, and
She
we
had
had
like
Elaine
8
with
people
us.
in her entourage. Elaine was there. There's werewolves all over the place.
Oh yeah, Lane was there. That's
Yep.
another good reason. Yeah.
Yep, Elaine was there.
Yeah. So
I
Plus,
mean, she
Ronia's
could, if
just
she
like, I
really
really
wanted
don't
to
wanna
fight
be
you, she could
down
have
to
just
fight her.
attacked you.
Yeah.
but
She was willing to listen
she-
to reason. To an extent.
She was very further alliances, and then reluctant to let us go because she thought we'd come back and kill her, which we might.
We didn't really form an
They were
alliance
very
so much.
anti-working with her, so she was a little bit...
We weren't so
Um,
much like
It's
form an
very
alliance of just
like
let's-
people
It was
because
more just-
that's my job.
it was more just like, let's agree not to kill each other right now. Bye.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
about where our alliance ended.
But during all of that, Rusty found out that if you become a lycanthrope, you turn into the same thing as whoever bites you, which is important info.
Yes. In
Mhm.
case you decide
And then
to
he met a
do that on purpose.
werefox.
Yeah.
And
The girl
thought that
that,
was
the girl
pretty
that
cool.
escorted us out is a
Becoming a
werefox,
fox.
apparently.
So basically, we left things with the tower as we're not going to kill each other right now. We don't trust each other farther than we can throw each other, but you're surrounded by a crap ton of werewolves, so we're just going to walk away.
Pretty much.
So after the very, very attacked on site, after the very first one who got attacked on site and we caused us all no end, really dealt with any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, oh, hey, you're another avatar. Bye.
Well, again, Roga is very much against killing people just because some weird old tarot cards that just came out of nowhere are telling us to. It's like, no, I just refuse.
Yeah, that was one thing that the tower was definitely like, I am playing this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, she pretty much was like, I'm going to murder everybody, and then the game will be over, and then the world will get better.
Yeah.
Then why did she let us go?
What did you
Interesting
guys
question.
think? I'm not going to tell you because I know her motivations.
We were kind of just glad to get out of there, so
Part of it might just be that her allies haven't seen her for what she is yet, so I'm associated with the werewolves, but they don't know anything about the game.
yeah, the werewolves just said she was just protecting them.
Other than that, she could just be waiting to ambush us at a different time. I don't trust her.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
well.
so then after that, we picked up some lights and ordered some Rocky Talkies because Pew's company bought all of them.
Didn't we also meet with Leo?
Okay.
And we, yeah,
Yeah, and then you went and saw Leo.
And discussed all this stuff. Leo really didn't know much, so we were more filling him in than the other way around. And then we found out from Leo, the one thing we did find out is that there apparently is some sort of plague on, was it Bainbridge Island?
yep.
And he thinks it was related to the tarot mess. And so we decided that that actually sounds like something that should be dealt with as opposed to these other people that were just like, no, go away. And so we managed to get a police escort over there, but they're like, okay, we're taking you here, but we're not coming with you, and this is your problem now.
It's under quarantine, so you're not getting back off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna go
Basically.
super well.
Yeah, it's, yeah. But
Like
we've
you
got
made
our
a
bike.
commitment to go across to Bainbridge Island.
We took our bikes and our packs, and we've got all our stuff, and yeah, we just took a boat.
And that's where we left off, was you
Or
guys
degree
getting
about,
off at the quay or whatever you got off at on Bainbridge Island. Otherwise
Yeah.
known in our common parlance as Plague Island.
I'm going to
Yeah.
assume
What?
I said I'm going to assume I did not bring Elaine along for this one.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I
You know,
don't think
after
it was like
reassuring her,
explicitly
everything's gonna
stated,
be
but I made
safe.
that assumption as well.
Yeah.
I think she did, Leo.
Yeah, after reassuring her as to us not running off and doing something dumb, we immediately just went,
So what we're arguing?
yeah.
Bye, we're going to Plague Island. See ya.
I mean, we did talk with her about possibly getting her a Rocky Talkie so she wouldn't feel so alone, but
Well, we
Well,
do
let
have
me
somebody
finish.
that should have access to the cure disease spell.
Would it be you? No,
No.
it would be Sarah.
I mean,
Yes.
Lay on hands works that way, though.
yeah, lay on hands can cure disease too.
It did until higher level.
we're also dealing with an entire
Does it not?
population. I also
Well-
got the third degree from the police about you guys are just kids. What do you, why are you going over there?
Yeah. What are you doing, you crazy people?
But we managed to get, was it like the prosecutor or someone to
Idiots.
intervene for us? So anyway,
You don't actually know. You couldn't get a hold of the prosecutor.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we are there.
Yes, you are. And now I'm interested in lay on hands. Yeah, you can cure a disease.
Okay.
With lay on
Yeah, I'm
hands.
looking it up.
It takes a point or multiple points for multiple diseases.
If it only takes 1 point, I'm going to be way better at it than Sarah would.
Yeah, you are. Paladins are OP, man.
Yep.
Is it this different than cure wounds?
Yes.
Cure
Decidedly
disease.
so.
Lesser restoration, I think.
Restoration probably also does it.
Yeah.
Go and figure out
So-
all our spells before we get there. Restoration, cures a disease, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I don't have anything useful for this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you could have probably, but I don't know if you do.
I don't think I do. I mostly have things that go boom.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 points to cure.
Oh, 5 points to cure one disease. Yeah. I was reading a different. I read one somewhere in there and it all got stuck in my head. Yeah. Nonetheless, still you can do a number of them, more than probably lesser restorations. All right, so you guys get off your little boat onto the quay, and you're at like
And,
the
we
ferry.
take the horse on the boat, so he had to be unsummoned.
Yeah, you can take the horse on the boat. Surprise, surprise.
But you can easily get him a napkin.
Well, if he took that spell today,
Yeah.
and he cut out, so I don't know what I said.
What did he say?
I don't know. Oh, I said if you took the spell today anyway.
For the horse?
It's a second level spell, yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, what do we see when we get there?
So you see that you are in like the sort of the ferry dock area, and it's really quiet. There aren't people walking around. Like it's very like you've never seen this area. I mean, usually there's tons of people everywhere, and there's just nobody. It's just really, really quiet.
Do we see any people at all?
Not from where you're standing, no. The little boat's
Okay.
tooting off back away across the channel, or whatever it is, lake, channel, thing,
Sound.
sound. That's the word. Thank you.
Puget Sound.
Yes.
I was like, damn it, what's the name?
Shall we walk to one of the office buildings, like for where you get your like ferry tickets and stuff?
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so you walk over to the little office
Touch
buildings,
thing.
and they're all just kind of closed down. There's nobody there. They just have like closed signs without like any sort of indication of when they're going to be open again or anything.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense if the island's under quarantine, the ferries aren't running.
Well, we've got our bikes. Do we want to just sort of head in towards town and look for someone to talk to and ask what's up?
See if we can find out where the center of all this.
I grab a extra shirt out of my bag and tie it around my face.
Okay.
Immune to disease, so.
I like that idea.
You're immune to disease?
Yep.
Well, that's handy.
Paladins, man.
It's
I'm
third level
gonna copy
paladin ability.
Ronya because that sounds.
I'm just flat out
Good
immune to
idea.
all disease.
Okay.
And don't you have an aura to help other people fight it? Aura protection? Oh, that's 6th
Yeah,
level.
do you?
No,
Okay.
No, not yet.
not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So you just like hop on your bikes. James, do you resummon your horse?
Yep.
Okay. You resummon your horse, and you all just sort of make your way up into town. And along the way, you do see a few people, but by and large, it's very quiet. It sort of reminds you of like right after magic happened, when everything was just kind of like this hush of like trying to figure out what was going on, maybe expectancy. Like there's a similar sort of hush around the island. Like there are some people moving around, but they're not like just all over doing the things they would do, and they seem to just kind of like be very directed. Like they'll kind of like leave a house and then like go to the next house and go into it, or things like that. Like they're not wandering.
Like
Is there
nobody's
anyone
going outside unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Is there anyone we can flag down really quick?
You could certainly try, yeah. So you flag down someone who's like kind of shuttling between houses, and they look over and sort of like give you a little nod. What can I
Okay.
help you with?
We're just wondering what exactly is going on around here. Like, can you let us know what's been happening?
Plague. How do you not know?
We just arrived.
Oh no, go away. Don't come here.
Well,
We're under
kinda
quarantine. You're
stuck
not supposed to be here.
But, well, can you tell us where it started and when?
Well, where it started, I don't really know
Hi, we're
because
from
we
the government. We're here to help.
don't really have like TV anymore. But
Did
I'll
you
bet at the
notice that-
hospital they would probably know. But that's a dangerous place to go.
Where's that at?
There's just a little community like clinic hospital. It's just downtown, on a couple of streets whose names she knows, but I don't.
Okay. Can you point us in the right
And
direction?
I think that's where they're taking all the plague victims for now that they can.
How long ago did you notice this start?
It's been, well, they put us under quarantine yesterday, but it's been sort of going on, but we weren't sure what was going on. People were just getting really sick for the past probably 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
And she's like totally keeping her distance from you. Like she's nowhere near you.
Okay.
Like tucking across the driveway.
Okay, well, thanks. We think this might have something to do with some of the magic stuff going on, and we've been kind of learning a lot about that lately, so we're hoping to help.
Okay, it's okay. She like goes inside.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, so she's kind of
Yeah,
pointing
we
you the
might
right way,
have
but she
thought
like,
about that a little harder. What we're gonna say to people.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're hiding anything.
Still, I don't
I
think
don't think that
we
would.
came over from the mainland to fight death is going to go over well.
Well, I think that conversation we just had didn't go badly. I mean, she was startled and maybe confused, but it's not like it hurt us any.
Cool. To the hospital then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you guys kind of like make your way. Rusty, you still have your maps presumably, so you can probably
Oh, yeah.
like find the crossroads that she gave you, if nothing else. And you find yourself in front of what used to just be like this little sleepy, kind of clinic for just like the local, super local people, but has been turned into like this makeshift field hospital. And it's got tents all around it. It's all like quarantined off with like sheets of plastic and like, a whole thing. And there's people like guarding all of the different ways of getting in. There's only a couple really, but they're guarding them. And it definitely looks like this is sort of Plague Central. Like this is where they're doing what they're doing.
Do we see a nurse-looking person or staff-looking person? Looks
Well, there's
official or
definitely
something?
guards. You'd have to probably go in to see staff people.
Could talk to a guard, probably.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to go through the guards because you can't just go in.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
go talk to a guard.
And they're all wearing masks.
Okay.
Cool.
And like they're wearing like sort of like not like full hazmat suits, but like kind of hazmat suits.
Okay.
Okay. So you go over. You're going over to the guard?
Yeah, just walk up to a guard. Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer to this area, you can't see in it. Like you can just see like these plastic around the sides. You start to smell like super antiseptic smell and also super sick smell and like decay smell. Like kind of wafting out from this area.
Yeah.
Tighten the t-shirt around my face.
Okay. And as you get closer, they like stop you like 5 paces away. And they say, "Stop, this is a quarantine zone. You don't want to come in here." Hey tokens. They don't add the hey tokens, that was me.
Yeah, hi. We were just wondering if you can tell us a bit about what's going on. When did this start?
It's been going on for we started this quarantine zone about 2 days ago.
Do you know where the disease started spreading from?
I don't, but I'm sure somebody does. Let me what do you need to know for?
We've been sent by some of the government in Seattle to look into it. We think it's related to the magic.
Oh, are you related to CDC? Because we've got a couple of CDC officers in here.
Could we talk to them?
I can't let you in, but I can see if we can bring them here to talk to you.
Sounds
Perfect.
You don't want to come in here.
Fair
Not
enough.
really, no.
Trust me. Also, he like kind of very gingerly like takes off a glove and like puts on another glove and then goes down and grabs a few masks and like chucks them at you.
Oh, thanks.
Like, wear these, they're going to work better than that shirt.
I
Thanks.
don't
I
need
put one on.
We each
I'll
have a
put one
mask.
Hold on a sec. I'll see if I can find somebody.
Thank you.
And he goes off inside. The other guard's just kind of watching you guys. Not like watching you, just, he's standing there watching you. And a little while later, he comes back and he's got a couple people who are actually in full hazmat suit. And they come over, and one of them kind of like takes off the hood now that he's at the gate and says, I heard you're from the government. You want to talk to us?
Yeah, we think this might have something to do with all the magic things going on lately, and we're wondering if you could tell us about how this started.
I don't see how it's anything to do with magic. It's just disease, but it started here on the island. The first confirmed case was just northern side of the island on blah blah and blah blah. I didn't look up street names. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I don't have a map up because I'm too lazy to bring one up. um, but we think there may have been some cases before that. That was just the first one that was confirmed.
Has it been spreading normally for a disease? Like
No.
the
It's been spreading
What's
much
different?
faster than a disease, and we haven't been able to cure it with simple antibiotics.
Is it like spreading in a specific direction more so?
Just around the island, it seems like it's just spreading, we think, by touch and air, possibly water contamination. We're still looking into exactly what's causing the spread.
But the direction of the spread is consistent with normal infection. It hasn't been like leaping across populations to weird places or anything.
No, it's just been faster than usual, and people seem to come down with it without the incubation period that they normally would have.
What sort of symptoms are there, and how fast do they come on?
Well, the first symptom is a fever, which is problematic because a lot of people are ignoring that. And once you get a fever, within about 24 hours, typically people begin to develop pustules, and within 3 days, they are unconscious.
So we heard it was a lot like by pustules, do you mean like Black Plague style buboes?
Similar, yes.
But antibiotics aren't working.
No, not any that we've tried so far.
Okay.
We recommend you
Special
keep away
plague
from people,
to treat. Yeah.
and if you have water that you brought with you, drink that.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot else we can do for you at this time. We're happy to answer your questions, but we have not developed a cure yet.
Has anyone recovered?
He kind of looks at the other person. We're not at liberty to spread that information.
Is there anyone from the first few confirmed cases that is still alive?
We are also not at liberty to disclose that information.
Don't see why. Okay.
If you want to make like a what's the stupid word that I can't think of words today, you guys?
Persuasion?
No, not persuasion. Insight. If you want to make like an insight
Insight?
check.
Insight.
I
Okay.
do.
Yeah. Insight sounds good. I'm not particularly wise or anything. But
I'm not
Okay.
particularly quickly loading.
That's terrible.
That was a 13. So with your 13, you get the distinct impression that they are really wanting to try to avoid any kind of panic that they can. That they feel like they're fighting a losing cause, but that, basically they've got orders to try to avoid panic.
okay. So probably the answer is that they don't have any or many recoveries.
Yeah, you get that feeling.
Okay.
The answer is they're in deep shit.
The answer is
one
everybody's
more-
fucking die.
Do you know, is there anyone, like any specific people around the town that are behaving oddly in other ways than just getting sick? Like, is anyone having a weird emotional reaction to this that doesn't seem consistent?
I'm not sure what you mean by weird emotional reaction. People have all kinds of emotional reactions to disease and death.
Like, have you noticed anyone who's sort of happy about it, or like seem to think that this is a good thing in any weird way?
I haven't seen that, no, but I've been here for the most part.
Okay. Thanks.
That People, the thing is though, people react to death in all kinds of ways. Like I wouldn't necessarily consider anything to be outside of normal.
All right.
So don't judge people based on how they deal with death.
Fair enough.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
No,
Kind of
No?
look at the others.
no.
How do we look into this?
I've just been like fussing with my mask the whole time. I'm trying to convince Q to wear it, even though she thinks it's ugly.
Yeah, it's gonna take some persuasion, I'm sure.
Dye it black somehow.
There you go.
No. What'd you do? Dan, did
Shall
you say
we
something?
head up towards where patient 0 was?
Yeah, I think that's the best lead we've got.
Cool. Let's ride.
All right,
Okay.
I hope that I don't see you again, and I don't mean that in any mean way.
No, I get it. Thanks, dude.
We
Good luck.
hope we don't come back here.
And they head back in, and you guys head off towards blah blah and blah blah. Maybe I'll look in a map. We can actually have some street names. I don't really know.
It doesn't really matter. Coordinates X and Y.
Yeah.
Somewhere off that direction.
Yeah, somewhere like Northern Ireland.
That our way.
Okay, so I don't actually know how big this island is. How long does it take very long to
It's
get around?
only
It's
it's
not-
not that
yeah.
big. From the ferry port to the very northern tip of the island's like 5 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So with your bikes,
So with our
it's not a
bikes,
big deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't be too hard. Cool.
Start pedaling.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys pedal up, and you continue to see more of the same. People are generally not coming out. Like you can tell that there's some people in their houses. You do see like one group of people bringing what looks like a body, whether live or dead, like in sort of a makeshift stretcher down the road towards the
Give them a
quarantine center.
Wide berth, unless we're getting really close to where we're going.
No, it's just on your way.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, give them a wide berth.
Okay. And you make your way. You get to the area where he said that the first confirmed case was,
Mhm.
and you find that like it's like even quieter. Like you don't see any evidence of people in this area, like direct area, like this little square block.
Like, are they all dead?
Yeah, I want to look around and see whether I can find any people. Like, I don't see any people at first. Can I sort of actively look for people around on this block?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Okay.
I will as well.
Okay, so that was a natural 1/6,
Yes, it was.
and Sarah got an 8.
I got an 8.
So
Really investigating.
Good at this.
yeah, so you guys, you don't. It's
I think
just
I'm a little too
quiet.
cautious.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
like you don't want to
nervous
get
about
close
it.
to anything because you don't want to get sick. You're afraid to touch anything.
Yeah.
And it's just real quiet.
Hey, James, since you're not in as much danger as the rest of us, can you see whether you can find anybody around here?
With a 5.
I apparently did even worse.
Yeah. So James also like he doesn't really know that he's immune to disease probably because he hasn't really come up against it before. So he's a
Okay.
little bit leery about touching things. He feels like he's probably okay, but maybe doesn't don't push it, right? Like that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you continue to find that there's just a lot of quiet in this block.
So how about we just sort of move like away from this block, but see where the closest place we can find a person is. That's still kind of in the area.
Sure.
I mean, I can't. And if you got another better idea, I'm totally open. Okay. So yeah, just walking nearby and just looking for any like a person, maybe a couple blocks
Okay.
away or something.
Okay, kind of like circling the the
Life.
patient zero home.
Yeah.
Ever expanding circles. All right, so after a while, because you guys are kind of going slow, you're watching people, you're looking very cautiously at everything you see. You do see that there is a house where you can see there's a person sitting at a couch like through the window.
Inside. Okay.
Yeah, and you're like a block or two away now.
Okay. So does I poke James again. You want to go talk to them?
Okay, I will go knock.
I'll go with him.
Okay. So you guys knock at the door, and you see the person that was sitting on the couch kind of jump, like, a lot. And then they look around and sort of look through the window and see you out there.
I guess I'm gonna go with them too, because I'm the only one who can identify if we actually find this dude.
Okay.
Who can what?
I'm the only one who's gonna know if we find another avatar, so I better.
Oh, good call. Yeah.
I thought you could tell us.
Sorry?
I thought you could identify them even at a distance as soon as you saw.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Well,
Hasn't been a lot of testing.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, so you guys
you
all
knock?
go up to the door, and this person looks out the window, and then kind of you hear some shuffling around inside for a little while. And then they come out, like they sort of open the door a little bit, and they've got like a full mask on and gloves on. And, behind all that, it's sort of a young woman. She says, "Yes, can I help you?"
hey, we're in the area looking around to find out more info about where this whole disease started. Do you know much about it? Because you're the closest person we found to where this supposedly all began.
Yes. They say that Rodney was the first to die. He lived down a couple streets. He was a friend of mine's son. And he got sick, but I think that he wasn't really the first one. I think that they just didn't know maybe for the first few, because there were quite a few kids in his first grade class who got sick right around that time. And I don't know what happened to them. I haven't heard anything.
That's
Oh,
horrible.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's not. My kid's still doing all right. I'm hoping that she stays that way. But she's definitely very scared. We all are. And we're hoping that people are recovering and we're just not hearing about it. But all we know is they take them away.
do you think they it spread at school then, possibly?
Probably. It was the last week of school.
Where's the school at?
Our elementary
Yeah, I'll go
school.
to.
Yeah, it's just around the corner. She kind of points that way. And most of the kids that go to that school live in just right around here.
Okay.
It's a small school.
Okay.
Well, thanks for your help. We'll go take a look.
All right, well,
Yes,
stay healthy.
Yeah, we'll do. And resituate my mask. Make sure it's seated.
She kind of waves a little bit and then closes the door.
So I'm just standing by myself in the street. I'm like, did you find anything out?
Yeah, apparently it's a bunch of the
Kids.
first case that they were talking about was a kid, and that lady said that it was a bunch of kids that all went to the same school. So
Uh-oh.
school's right over there, so we thought we might go check it out.
Makes sense to me.
Mhm.
So just head right over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys just kind of go around the corner and down the block you can easily see the sign, North Bainbridge Elementary or whatever. And yeah, and it's there, and it's still very, very quiet. Like you feel like you're closer now to where you started than the woman was.
Okay.
Like you kind of had to go out, and now you're coming back in a little bit.
So back in the zone of silence.
Yeah.
Okay, we go into the school.
I
Yeah.
guess we just go up to the doors of the school and see if it's open.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to turn you up, Laura, because you're real quiet. Okay. Yeah, so you go like to the doors of school. It's shut down. Like there's nobody at the school.
Are the doors unlocked?
You try them, and no, they are locked.
Cool.
I'm gonna look at
I
Rusty.
will-
Can you pick it?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, by the way, just want to say really quick, when I try doors and things like that, that T-shirt I did have around my face, I'm now using to touch things.
Okay. Since you weren't throwing gloves, just masks.
Yes. Anyway, go Rusty.
Okay, so Rusty got 19 on a sleight of hand. So he manages to easily pick the lock. School security is not so great, it turns out. And the door opens.
Cool. Let's see if we can figure out, look around and see if we can find out anything, especially if there's like that specific first grade classroom somewhere.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
any references to tarot cards.
Nurse's office might not be a bad idea to check too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way around this brightly colored, cheerful, like paintings, student paintings all over the walls. It's obviously a great elementary school. And it feels really, really wrong. Like it just feels wrong because like it's so cheerful. And you're kind of like, you easily find the nurse's office. Like it's kind of right in the door around the corner. And that door is also locked.
Cool.
Sarah's just getting more and more
I'll
pissed.
pick that too.
Okay. With a
22.
22. Yeah, he
Nice.
picks it. No
Doing well.
problem.
And I'll use the rapier that I've had for a long time. I'll keep it in its like scabbard or whatever, and just use it to like push the door open and stuff. So I'm not like grabbing
Okay.
things.
Okay, yeah, so you manage to kind of like wiggle the door open with your rapier and you look inside, and there's like, it's all very well organized. There's a nice desk with a bunch of cartoons and stuff all over it. There's filing cabinets behind it. There's a computer system. All the normal things. There's like a little table. There's a couple of beds for kids to like rest on.
Are we in magic
Notes
or
or
tech
something
right
on the
now?
desk.
You're in tech.
Can we boot up the computer?
You can try, yeah.
I'm gonna go try and do that again
Okay.
using the T-shirt before I touch any, like between my hand and the computer.
Okay, so you turn on the
Yeah.
computer, it whirs and
I'm
whirs and
like-
whirs.
Looking for notes or files or anything.
Okay. And the computer turns on, and you are at a password page. Meanwhile, Sarah, you manage to, if you look, you're looking for like notes or files? The file cabinets are locked. And the desk is like
yeah.
empty of notes.
Yeah, I'll unlock the filing cabinet.
Okay. Yeah, no
It's a
problem.
25.
Yeah, you also could have found the
Oh
lock
my
in the top
God.
drawer, but all right, ever. You so totally unlock. You're showing off for Pew now. As you like whip through the lock, unlock the file cabinet. The file cabinet is open, and you see that there are a number of student records in there. You get the feeling that like they were kind of going digital, but they've gone back to paper because like the files, like there's a big print off, and then there's like more recent stuff in front of it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like the more recent looking stuff and see if there's anything about kids being sick or anything.
What was the kid's name? It was
Rodney.
Rodney.
Rodney. Yeah, let's see if there's a file on him and some notes.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Investigation. Don't you get angry with me, computer. I don't know if you heard the angry ding.
We could just say that you're assisting Rusty and he gets an 18. That works too. Or you can get
Let's
a
do that.
19. Whatever. Either way, you guys managed to
Yeah.
go through this file cabinet.
We're investigating the shit out of this file.
Yeah, you are. While you're doing that, are you trying to figure out the password, Ronya?
I'm actually turning to James and being like, "You're good with tech, right? Is there a way you can search for like recently altered files or recently saved files?"
I don't know. Well,
I don't really know what I'm looking for on this computer.
you could do a date search, but
Go ahead and do that.
So you're at the like Windows login screen.
Oh, it needs a password, right?
Yeah, it does. You think school computers
well-
are gonna let you just get in them?
No, that's a good point.
I feel like that's a serious HIPAA.
Yeah, no, that's
use the
a very good
sticky
point.
keys workaround.
If you can do it, James, I'm going to hand this over to you because I am not super savvy about all this.
All right, so you guys are trying to figure out how to get through the password screen.
Just use the sticky keys workaround.
The
I
sticky
don't know
keys
what
work.
Does
that
your
is.
character know that?
His character's supposed
There's
to
a
be all
bug.
about tech,
There's a
isn't he?
security flaw in most Windows systems, including in Windows 10, where it involves using sticky keys, which automatically starts. If you hit a single button a whole bunch,
Mm-hmm.
and it pops up on the login screen too.
Oh boy.
And then there's a way to get it to then get to a command. And setting passwords.
Yeah.
All right, so you're working on that. Hopefully the school systems are slightly better, but probably not because they're school systems. And you guys,
Our paladin's a hacker.
I thought that was your whole thing. Like you wanted to
It's
fix
tech.
the world because you like tech and you want to bring tech back. isn't like no, really? I'm asking you a question. Is that not your character background?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean you know.
he knows
Stuff.
hacking techniques.
Okay. Anyway.
All right, so those of you who are at the file cabinet are having much more luck than those of you who are at the computer. And you managed to find a number of files that have children that had developed a fever and then had been sent home, or, various things that happened, like they've been given some Tylenol, sent home. And Rodney is among those. So he was sent home on like a week, like 7 days ago. And that was the last that the school has seen him.
Okay, so is there any cases from before 7 days ago?
Yeah, like written down. Is there any of those kids with a earlier entry?
So you find that there are 4 other students within the week and a half before that also were sent home with fevers, and that's the last record of them. Whether that means that they came back and they were fine, or you don't know what that means necessarily, but that's the last record of these students, and 2 of them were the day before Rodney.
Write down addresses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
How
can
far
look 'em
back
up
do you
right
want to
there, too.
go? Because that takes you back 2 weeks, but you could go further if you wanted to.
I think that's about what we're interested in.
Okay.
I mean, how long has it been since magic started? Like 4 weeks? Maybe?
Yeah, about a month.
Maybe we could
Maybe
go
we'll go
back
back
to
that far.
Yeah,
Okay.
go
So
back to the first day after.
So prior to 2 weeks ago, there's no records for probably 2.5 weeks ago. There's no records back to the day after magic started.
Yeah, the
Okay.
school is probably closed for a bit, I imagine.
Yeah, that's because you kept hearing the schools were closed, so that would probably be your assumption.
Yeah.
So you
so-
find a total of 5 kids that were sent home with fevers in the time that school has been back open.
Cool. Let's like check their addresses and like figure out where they are on the map so we can check all of them out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
And I don't know, we can go by like how convenient they are to get to, like to travel to, or we can go like backwards in time
I just want to
chronologically.
look like if there's some place that looks like they're centered around. Or, I'm envisioning like CSI. Draw the dots on the map.
You have a
Yeah,
map.
are they
You could draw
close
dots.
Yeah, we can put dots on the map and kind of see.
Yeah, let's do that.
Little yarn connecting. I'm done.
All right, so you start putting dots on the map. You've got 6 dots total with Rodney. Or are you going to go forward in time or just stop at Rodney?
Do we see a pattern
let's-
with just 6 dots?
So
all the
with-
students we have in the file. I want.
it's a whole elementary school, but yeah, so you find...
Yeah, but all the ones we found
Okay.
in our pattern.
Okay, so yeah, so the 6 that you found up to and including Rodney are definitely all in this general neighborhood. But this is like a neighborhood school, so that's also not very surprising. And 4 of them are first graders. 3 in Rodney are first graders. There's a 4th grader and a 5th grader also. And the 4 first graders are all from like the same, like probably 3-block radius. And the other 2 kids are like kind of off on a different side of the neighborhood. That's probably the only patterns you find there.
Were the older kids infected earlier?
One of them was, and one like you had Rodney, and then you had 2 kids the day before, and those were both first graders. From the same class. And you had the 4th grader was like 2 days before that. And then the 4th first grader was a week before all of that. And the 5th grader was like the one that you found like just from right after school started again.
Yeah, maybe we should check out the 5th grader if that's the first one we're finding evidence from.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just check and then work our way back to
Just check that neighborhood.
Rodney. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. All right, let's go.
Good.
To the 5th grader's house.
Okay. So you guys make your way back around to the 5th grader's house, and you find the house. No problem. It's right where it said it would be.
Is there anyone there?
You don't see anybody, like just glancing around, but it doesn't look super derelict.
Do we want to go
Okay.
knock and ask?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do
All
it.
right, so you guys knock on the door, and there's like a pretty decently long pause, and then you hear like through the door, yes?
Can we ask some questions?
Yes? What do you need?
I sort of look at the others.
Hi, we're taking a look into the start of all this goings on here, and we were looking into records and noticed that
Samantha.
one of the school, was it
Samantha was a
Samantha's?
5th grader, yeah.
Noticed that a child living at this house was one of the earliest in recent records to be ill. Are you that child's parent or guardian?
Yes. I am Samantha's dad. She's fine.
Okay. Did she exhibit any of the symptoms that people are having going on?
Can I do an insight check on him?
Yeah, it's going to be hard through a door, so you're going to be at a disadvantage because you can't get any body language or anything.
Yeah, but just voice and
Yeah. So you really have absolutely no clue.
I got a 7.
You're talking through a
Apparently
door.
I'm very reliant on body language.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to understand people's inflection through a door. Like it's muffled. There's no body language. You can't see their face. You just know it's this guy talking to you. And he says, "No, she just had a cold. She's been fine since then. We want to keep it that way."
Can we talk to her about some of her classmates?
Yeah, hold on a sec. And then you hear footsteps walk away. And then a little while later, you hear footsteps come back. And like little footsteps, or littler footsteps coming with. Yes? Dad said he wanted to talk to me?
Samantha, my name's Sarah. We just had some questions. Some kids at your school got sick.
I
Do you
know.
know
The whole island got sick.
it? Yeah. Can you tell us, like, did those kids all play together, or?
I don't know. What kids are you talking about?
I'm assuming we have names on the
Yeah.
list. Like, so are we gonna give
You
her
said
the
the
list of
fourth
names?
grader nearby, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of in the
Oh.
area.
I pointed that one on the paper.
It's just down the block, and
Yeah, I kind of know him. I think. He just lives nearby. I don't know. The other ones, like, they're little kids. I don't know them.
So maybe she is
Okay.
unrelated, guys. Do you want to do it, or we can check some?
well,
I'm just saying, like, really,
thank
really
you
quiet.
for your help.
Yeah, good luck. I guess. Sorry, I'm not allowed to actually talk to you.
Stay healthy.
No, you just stay safe.
Yeah, we're trying. And the dad, So what are you even doing?
We're working with the local government, source of this disease.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
If we find out the specific source, it might help them figure out how to better handle it and treat it.
Sam, why don't you go? Like, you kind of hear like mom, like, Sam, why don't you go on upstairs? And there's kind of a pause. He says, "Well, I hear the first case was one of those kids you just named, little Rodney.
That's what we've heard as well. Yes.
I don't know his family, but that's I think he was a good kid. Probably. Most first graders are. A little crazy, but good.
Yeah.
So
Is his family still around in the area?
I think they've been moved to the quarantine center.
Do you know anyone else that knows that family well?
Probably the people that live closer to him. We're kind of a ways away, and my kids aren't, or kids aren't the same age. But probably any one
Yep.
of the parents of those kids you've got from first grade.
Yeah. Okay.
They'd probably
Okay,
know each
thank
other.
you.
Or, maybe second graders. I don't, Sam played with kids about a year above and below her.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for your help, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Okay, shall we go to the next kid on the list?
Yeah. We could go to the fourth grader's house because it's like right here.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you get to the fourth grader's house, and again, you don't see anybody. It's really hard to tell if people are home or not when nobody's leaving their house.
Knock knock.
Also, this whole time, I imagine Pew is just like begrudgingly wearing the mask and trying to not touch anything because she thinks everything's going to give her a disease.
Yeah, she's like
Which is,
staying far
you know-
away from everybody, probably.
It's honestly not a bad policy, so go for it.
Yeah.
She's totally perfectly happy when they yell through the doors. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to the house. So you knock on the door of the fourth grader's house, and you get no response.
Um,
First graders.
I want to peek in a window really quick.
Okay. So what are you looking
Uh,
for?
Just seeing if I see any people.
Okay, you do not see any people.
Okay. Yeah, I guess next house if there's nobody here.
Yeah, let's head back and check on the first graders that got sick before Rodney did. You said there was a couple total before him, right?
There were 3 before him. There were 2 the day before
Okay.
and 1 like a week before.
Okay. Well, that over
Yeah.
there. I'm kind of more interested in the ones that happened like right before him.
Yeah, that
So
makes
let's
sense.
check
Yeah.
these 2 out.
Yeah.
Cool. Go
Okay.
to one of those.
So you go to this little couple block radius, and you've already been in this area because this is where you were looking at Rodney's house. It's still just like dead quiet everywhere. You go, you knock on the door of like one of the kids, you get no response.
Just check the windows again.
Okay, you see no people.
Cool. Next one.
Okay. And again, so are you doing the ones that were closest to him?
Yeah.
Time? Okay. So you knock, there's no response. There's nobody in the windows.
Yeah, I guess, I mean,
Let's
we may as well
say-
try the last kid's house, and if they're not there, I guess go back and to the quarantine center.
Well, we can.
Well, let's knock on the.
I mean, if there's nobody around, we could maybe, go inside and poke around a little bit, or holler a little louder.
Or just like knock on the doors of the houses on either side. And
Yeah.
knew that family was there.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
check
I'll try that doors on either side. Well, if Rusty wants to try his breaking and entering, I can be looking at
I
the
was
next door
gonna.
neighbor.
Well, we still had the one to check. All right.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check that one first.
Okay. So you make your way over, and this one's a little further away. Like those 3 were clustered super closely, and this one's like a block away. It's not far away, it's just a little further. And again, it looks very quiet. You knock on the door, and there is no response.
I'm gonna go across the street and knock.
Okay. So as you're walking across the street, Sarah, you notice behind that last house that you were just at that there is like this kind of unusual looking hill, like in their backyard.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and go look at that.
Okay.
In the backyard of the house we just went to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I will
go
follow.
investigate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like they've got a whole privacy fence and stuff that you have to kind of scale. But you get
Yeah.
over the fence or through the gate if you
Does-
unlock it, whatever. You somehow
Does it
manage
look
to get
kind
in.
of
It's not that hard.
Well, if it's I figure once we get on the inside, even if there's like a little like pole for the latch or something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I'll
Does
manage
it
to
look
get in
like?
one way or the other. Sorry, what's that, Laura?
Well, does it look like that cat guy's place? Like it was sort of chopped out of another place?
So as you get into the backyard, you see that it does. There's like this sort of rocky outcropping hill that's kind of like in the backyard, and then it just kind of like, goes back into lawn. And it's not very large, but it's definitely there. And there is like a cave entrance.
Ooh.
Oh boy,
In
guys, we got
this
us a cave.
I think we found it.
we certainly
Yeah.
found
Good sign.
something.
Well,
think this is what
good,
we're
good
looking
in a
for.
relative.
Yeah, this is
Something worth looking at anyway.
Oh, definitely.
yeah. Are there like do we see like is it just grass or like dirt leading up to it?
So they've got like there's this nice manicured lawn grass, and then it kind of gives way, not as abruptly as things you've seen recently. Like it almost looks like the lawn grass is kind of starting to like move in. But it looks like at one point like it was kind of that whole chopped off thing that you saw earlier, but like they're starting to blend a little more. But it was just like a dirt gravel sort of little patchy grass.
Are there any footprints in it? That
Make
You
an
know.
investigation check.
I did, but I can't see grass.
24.
I rolled
24.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, you definitely see that there are footprints going in and out. You see some little footprints, and you see some like adult footprints.
People footprints,
Definitely
shoe
people
prints,
footprints.
probably.
Yeah,
I would
So the
anticipate shoes rather
and
than
there
bare
are a
feet.
number of them.
kid probably explored in here.
So,
Yeah, it
yeah,
could also
the
be
little kid went in and came out.
could be some hiding in here too. So let's be on guard, I guess. Cool. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Is it dark inside?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn on my bracelet.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go in the hole in the mountain or hill.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Should I go sneak in first and see if I can see anything?
That's fine with me.
Cool. I sneak a little ways ahead.
Okay,
See if I can.
Into the creepy cave.
into the
again.
creepy cave. So you
Yeah.
make your way into the creeping cave, and creepy cave, and you hear from inside of it like some faint splashing sounds, like kind of echoing in, and you get the feeling this is a very large cave.
Oh.
And as you creep in, you actually see like this tunnel that goes, it kind of like splits up. You're starting to get used to split up tunnels. And there's like some stairs going down to your right, and then to your left, there's this little overhang, and then you actually see water like underneath to your left.
I'm having flashbacks
And I
to
hear
Cobalt
splashing.
Caves.
Hmm?
And I hear splashing.
Yeah. Not
And it's
like
totally-
like it's sort of like just this sort of rhythmic splashing.
Neat. And is there any light in there, or is it all dark?
From what you can see, it seems to be dark.
Great. So it goes down to water on the left, and there's stairs on the right.
Well, yeah, and there's a tunnel that goes to the right also, like that looks over the water.
Okay. Fun. I'll report back to them and say, hey, what do you guys want to go? What do you guys want to do? There's a couple places to go here. Some water noise that might be, water dripping or falling down from something.
Well, they mentioned that the disease could be waterborne.
Yeah.
I would try not to touch the water in there. Is one of the paths wet, or like can we go in there without actually physically touching it?
Well, the paths were dry, right?
Yeah, from what you saw.
The paths are dry. There's
Okay.
I
yeah,
think we
let's-
should check. Water would be attractive to a first grader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think we should check it out. Should we just go in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
as
like
you
the
guys
expert in first grade
make your
psychology
way
here.
into the cave, we're gonna take a break because it's a good
Okay.
time for a
Okay.
break.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Hold tight, and I'm gonna mute all of you.
Alright.
So you are now muted. Nobody can hear you in the whole world except you guys can hear each other. I'm gonna mute myself and go do the break screen. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. All right, and we're back.
Hello.
Hi.
One gets concerned I'm not actually eating butter.
If you say so.
Macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
I ran across the street to get beverages from the ubiquitous vending machines in Japan.
All right.
So we're heading into this cave.
You're heading into this cave. Let me bring you guys to the cave. Zoop. What you can see of the cave, which is very little so far. And let
Oh,
me
corner.
get the camera mode so it can see the cave. And I'm probably going to have to switch people around again. That didn't
It's
work right.
okay.
Back to
I see
here.
black.
Yeah, there's a lot of black.
Oh, it's
Scroll down.
in the corner.
Yep.
Why is this being difficult?
We're so gonna end up fighting something in this cave.
Gee, you think?
I
We haven't
mean,
fought anything in like.
I know what's
Two-
happening. No, I don't. I don't know, guys.
it's
We're just
been-
gonna have to
Aside
do
from
it
a-
all in theater of the
see.
imagination style.
Aside from a
been
brief
since-
attempt to make pure pincushion.
yeah. If you
Yeah,
if
we had,
you
like,
excuse
half a round.
that, the last time we killed something was I stabbed a wolf in the face,
Mm.
but then it was like
Yeah.
a full session before that since we fought something.
Yeah. You might not fight anything. Could just be that there's a cave that for some reason won't show here, which is super fucking. I don't understand why. Oh well, sorry guys. Those of you who are watching the stream, you don't get to see the cave.
Oh.
I don't know how
Well,
to
we can't
fix
see
it.
much of it anyway right now.
That's true. You can't see much of it anyway. So what Rusty hasn't seen is there's kind of a split. Down the right there's some stairs, and on the left there's like the cave pathway overlooking like some water. And now you all are gonna go in the cave in theory. And
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Ronia has lit up her
As
light.
usual. Yes, I've turned on my light and I'm staying in the middle of the pack.
Okay. So where are you gonna go?
I want to go left.
You guys want to go left on the path along the pool of water?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's do it.
I'm just
Alright.
making very
Works.
careful not to touch any of the water.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys, I'm not going to open it up because nobody can see it until we get to something that's worth opening it up for, because right now we're just describing cave anyway. So you guys make your way along the path with the pool of water, and you can see, since you have a light on, as you kind of get down the path a little bit, there's like this incline that goes down into the water, almost like a boat ramp, except like natural. And there's water, and then there's like an opening in the cave that you can see through the water.
Sorry,
and then
what?
There's,
Opening in the cave that's something?
that's like through the water.
On the other side of the
So
water.
you'd have to
or-
go into the water.
You'd
to
have
get
to go
it.
into the water to get to that opening, but your cave also goes kind of away from the water.
Let's
So
take
there's
to the
kind of like
dry
an
path
extra
first.
branch through the water.
Okay.
I mean,
So
as a
let's
last
stay on-
resort, we can remember that, but
Let's stay on this path and circle around. Is the like splashing noise coming from over here in the water? Anywhere?
You actually think that it's coming from the other way. Now that you're going down here,
Like
it's getting
down
a
the
little
stairs?
lighter. Yeah.
Okay.
But you keep going down the path that's no longer by the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carefully and slowly.
Okay. So, are you like stealthing, watching for things?
I'll go a little ahead in stealth.
Okay.
I'm looking around and just like keeping a really, really sharp eye out. Well, I'm
yeah,
trying.
looking for anything.
Should I do
I guess
perception
I'll
or
check for-
investigation?
More footprints too.
Okay. So, yeah, if you're looking for footprints, that's probably investigation. If you're looking for like traps or whatever, that's probably perception. Because you're just looking for
I'm
whatever's
just-
out
yeah,
of place.
I'm just looking around in general, so
Yeah.
I'm doing perception.
So I got a 19 on looking for.
I'm just
footprints
trying to
and such.
be generally looking around for whatever.
Okay.
I got 16 for just keeping
Yeah.
a good eye out.
Okay.
But I'm looking for anything that might attract a kid.
Okay.
Like anything that they would want to come poke at.
Okay. So the fact that there is a tunnel here is a pretty good poker to begin with.
Yeah, the cave suddenly appearing in the backyard, I think, is a pretty good.
Definitely, like you get the feeling that any kid would probably want to go through the water to that hole in the cave in the water, because that's an exciting thing for a kid. But other than that, you haven't seen anything so far. There are footprints going down this path, Rusty. And you guys don't notice anything else as you continue down the path for a while. Not like super long, just a little while.
And I'll keep an eye out too for like, we've been in caves with, fire newts and lizard people and other things, and so I'll keep an eye out for other sorts of footprints too.
That makes sense.
Because if there's like, or wolves or like animals or whatever, right? I want to.
Okay.
Or lizards.
Yeah.
Humanoid
Fine.
lizards.
Okay, so you definitely
They weren't in a cave though.
Yeah, you only see human footprints. There are a number going both ways down the path that you are on. And your path kind of makes like a 90-degree turn to the right. And there's kind of some rubble and stuff that has fallen down one side of the pathway. Whether it closed, like whether it used to be another hallway or what, you can't really tell. It's just a bunch of rubble. And there's some stairs going down to your right. And Sarah and James, you guys notice that the footprints that Rusty's kind of been keeping an eye on, like, don't go down those stairs. Like, they kind of seem to turn around and go back.
Okay. Are they kids' footprints?
They were just adult footprints that you were following.
Sizes.
Yeah, just different adult footprints.
I wonder what's down there. We could go check out the other path though.
So the path we think the people followed first.
Yeah, we can always come back.
So wait, does the path block off and then there's some stairs, or does it keep going with another part blocked off?
So the path, you go straight along the path, and then there's like this kind of section that's been rubbled that may or may not have been a path that blocked off, or it's just rubble falling down. And then the path that you're on just kind of curves to the right and then goes down some stairs.
Oh, okay.
Except you guys have it backwards, so it's going like whatever. Yeah. So it's just kind of rubble, and then if you kind of like skirt the rubble and go around the corner, then there's stairs going down, and that's what you don't see any footprints going down.
If I stop and listen
assuming you
to
guys
it,
are close enough that they would have noticed that before you went down them, Rusty, because if you're scouting ahead, you may not have noticed the footprints.
I'm not that far ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I stop and listen to see if I can hear the sound of the same water falling sound, like in case these stairs go back to the same place.
Okay.
The other stairs went.
So you do definitely hear the sound of like water, some kind of water splashing sounds. And you also hear what could be like movement sounds coming from down that way.
Oh,
I think we're going towards the movement.
that seems wise.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the most interesting.
All right. I'll go slowly and like signal the group to like be quiet, and then I'll get out. Like I don't know.
For me, that means don't move.
Hey, I mean, you could just
You could
say no or
try.
something.
So you're going down those stairs?
Yeah, but I'll look for now because there's like the footprints don't go down there. I'll like actually check for traps and things as I go to make sure I'm not going to get. I've gotten domed pretty bad before by a trap, so
Yeah. Okay. So make
Following Rusty.
investigation check since you're looking at that place specifically.
23.
Okay, with 23, you notice that these stairs are made of wood, and while they aren't probably trapped, they are like super, super rotted out. And you get the feeling that like you would just go straight through. And who knows what's underneath them.
I'll signal to the group to go back around and that's probably why people don't go down them.
Okay. All right,
So-
so you guys turn around. You follow all the footprints that turn around, and you make your way back down the tunnel.
Yeah.
And you go all the way back down
We
to
concur
that.
with the nope.
Yeah, it's fair. You go all the way back to that original corner that you started out at.
Yeah, and then I'll check that stairwell too. But footprints actually appear to go down it, right?
Yeah, and there are kids' footprints going this way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll a little bit ahead of the group.
Okay, so these stairs appear to be fairly solid, and you make your way down them, and you find yourself kind of once again at like a Y intersection, like you're the bottom of the Y, and there's a branch off to your left and to your right.
Okay. I'll just look again at where the footprints go.
Okay. So again, there's kind of footprints going both ways. It's like this whole area is fairly well traveled.
Pardon?
Oh, it's like the whole area is fairly well traveled. There's footprints going both ways. And
Let's see if I can hear any movement coming from either direction.
okay, make a perception check.
10.
Okay, so you just hear that splashing sound. It's getting louder, and it's kind of drowning out anything else.
What was that last bit?
Am I cutting out again, you guys?
Yeah.
All right, let me try restarting the
Yeah.
Tell
call. All right, maybe it'll be better now. No idea what you guys said. I just disappeared.
I was just saying I couldn't tell because you've been cutting off for me anyway. 'Cause
Oh,
my
right,
connection
because
is-
yours is being weird.
I
Okay.
think mine's starting to be weird too.
Uh-oh.
So
It's all
did you tell
weird.
me which direction the water noise was coming
So the
from?
water noise seems to come from the right.
Okay. Want to go towards the water or not? I'll kind of signal to the group.
Does it sound like something moving or just water flowing on its own?
Sounds like water flowing.
So
like a
it
waterfall.
sounds like your water falling sound was probably pretty like kind of like a splash, 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 splash sound.
Okay, but it doesn't necessarily sound like a creature moving in the
Yeah.
water or something.
It's really hard to tell. It's kind of echoing.
I still think we're checking that out.
Yeah, if you'd like to make a perception check yourself, Rusty can't tell.
Okay.
It just sounds
I
like
will-
water.
I'll see what it sounds like to me anyway. Just a second. Okay. I got. What did I get? I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. It's all echoey
Oh, it
in
sounds like
here.
water.
Well, since if you said there are footprints going in both directions anyway, I mean, we may as well go towards that. It could be, I mean, any direction anyway. So shall we go towards the sound?
Yeah, for me that's what would attract a child, so I vote that way.
And Rusty
James, maybe you head
disappeared.
up the rear.
Oh, you're kind of back. Everybody's cutting out now. Is he cutting out for everybody else or just me?
My mic was muted for a sec.
Oh, well, that might have been the problem then.
Yeah. I'll go down towards the water noise, but if Card, you want to hang up at the back in case someone sneaks up behind us. At least they'll run into a giant wall of a human.
Yeah.
So I'll go down the right path slowly towards the water sound.
Okay.
Okay. Are you
Okay.
stealthing?
Yeah,
Okay, since you'd mentioned that before, why don't you roll your stealth roll?
that's a 27.
27. You have disappeared
A
off the
natural
face of
19.
the planet.
Yeah.
I'm like, a few steps behind with. I mean, like, I assume I'm smack in the middle, so either Sarah or Pew is right in front of me.
I'm
But-
right on Rusty's heels.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm a little behind you, and I'm stealthing just for the heck of it.
Okay. So, Sarah, as you're stealthing along, you stumble over some rubble on the ground, and Rusty just catches you. Like, before you
dear.
manage to make a lot of noise. Like, you don't even know where you came from. You just came out of nowhere. And, like, as you were about to, like, kind of fall, he just grabs you and, like, settles you.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
His stealth even helps other people. He's so good.
Yeah, he's so good at stealthing. Managed to save a 2.
Can make up for me.
And Rennie got an 11. Okay, so you guys make your way down the right side of the track. I can't see everything. And you find yourself in this room that has, like, it's kind of like the floor is kind of like caving in into these pools of water to either side of you. You definitely have reached like a cavern that's kind of a dead end, it appears. And like, yeah, the floor is like caving in. There's some places where people have like put like sticks, not sticks, like, what are those things you build with?
Lincoln Lodge.
Scaffolding?
Like boards, like boards.
Okay.
Like down to kind of like cover up some of the places where the floor is like crumbled into the water. But it's just kind of like pools of water, and you can hear, like, you can see now that you kind of are trying to figure out what's going on. There's like this sort of like mini waterfall that is like caught up on these rocks, and so it's kind of like into
So that's
one of
the
the
sound
pools.
we've been hearing.
Yeah.
I want to look at the boards and see whether, do they look like they came from around here?
Okay. Yeah. Make an investigation check. See how well
Okay.
you know your boards. I could have said how well you know your wood, but I decided not to.
I got 22.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely you know lumber better than most. Your dad worked
Apparently.
with lumber or something. I don't know. And these appear to be from locally sourced,
Okay.
or at
so they
least
can't have been here too
like
long
U.S.
then, I guess.
made. Like they're
Like
not
hardware
nothing.
store boards.
Yeah, they're just normal boards that one would get at the lumber store.
So I assume they don't look like they've been here all that long.
No.
Okay. I just want to poke around a little bit, maybe lift up a board or two and see whether I just see anything else unusual.
Okay. I'll just keep your same investigation check rather than having you roll
Okay.
a bazillion of them. And you find, you definitely can tell that they're trying to shore it up a little bit, but that it's like a losing battle. And you get the feeling that they put in these boards to like kind of make like a way to get into the water more easily. Whoever they are. But there's like nothing underneath them or anything, just like crumbling ground.
Can I shine my light and see whether I can see, like, is the water clear enough to see down into it without, getting into it?
So it's pretty hard to see with the light shining on it. You can kind of look, but it's like it reflects off really hard because it's so dark around you.
Okay. Um,
And you feel like you'd have
Can
to like
anyone
put your
see
hand
better than
underneath to
me?
really get an idea.
Can anyone see better than me? It really looks like somebody from here, like if this land just appeared here, then recently someone from here has been trying to make this water more accessible. Can you see any reason why they might do that? Like, is there something in the water they'd want to get at?
I mean, I could look without a light because I have
Here,
dark
I'll
vision.
back
but-
up. If James, come with me back up so I feel safe, and I'll move out of the
Okay.
way.
Okay, so it can get dark again, so the rest you can see without the reflections.
On
Yeah,
Sarah,
exactly.
Sarah, if she stays, has dark vision.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna stay with
okay.
Rusty.
So you guys stay. We'll just go up the way out of your way.
Okay. All right, so they move away and all the like reflecting light from the water sort of disappears and it kind of calms and you guys can see what it looks like. Actually make perception checks. Or one of you can make it with advantage, whichever way you'd rather do it.
I'll assist Sarah, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Sarah, make your
I
perception
will
check.
perceive. Maybe. Open up.
How well are you perceiving?
At the moment, I'm not
Very
doing so well.
slowly. She's looking very carefully.
Yeah,
Thanks.
scanning every last little bit of that pool.
One roll 20.
Well, it might take her a while for her eyes to adjust back to the dark.
It's
as
true.
well.
It was bright.
That's true. Yeah.
Luckily,
work,
Rusty
it
was
worked, it worked.
assisting you.
You could try
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
pirate trick with the eye patch.
Yep.
I think we're
So
just
it's a
gonna go with
25.
So it's a
Oh my
25.
goodness.
Sister.
So
Nice.
once your eyes finally adjust, that light was really irritating. You find yourself like you look into the water and you can see that it's like this sandy bottom. And there's actually like some little shelves that people have kind of put in. Somebody, who knows who, whatever, whoever lives here or stays here or does things here, that like have some things in them. It's kind of hard to see across the water, but you get the distinct impression this is like a little bathing pool.
So it's the little shelves are above the water line across on the far side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were just hard to see with because like the water's falling, so it was kind of reflecting around. Like it'd be a really pretty little bathing pool. There's like a little waterfall.
What if we go check back? And you said it was a dead end earlier, right?
Yeah.
Say to Sarah, you want to go back and we can check that other path and see maybe if there's still people down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a way to tell if things, like if this water is diseased at all?
I don't know, James, do you?
I'll sort of ask. I'll ask the
I
collective.
can cure a
magic.
disease, but I can't,
Yeah.
necessarily
Detect disease.
I'll ask everyone that's not me because I don't know magic.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
I
I
would
can.
like-
I have a detect disease spell.
Oh, wow.
Well,
How
there you
useful.
but I'll kind of ask that as use about that as we get back together and say, hey, why don't we check this other path? I don't know if there's people down here, but it looks like that was just a bathing pool.
I wonder why, like, to me, if, all of a sudden the world gets changed, there's magic, half the population around me dies, this mountain appears out of nowhere in my backyard. My first inclination isn't to go in there with boards and, like, try to improve a bathing pool. Like,
I mean,
why on earth
it
would
was
they
a
do
kid.
that?
we got pretty dirty in the first couple days after everything went wrong. So, I mean, it's like running water down there that might have
Yeah.
started a plague. So, cool.
Yeah, Sarah, did you say you can check for that?
I don't feel like I can. I'm gonna give it a try.
You're gonna do that down in the grotto or whatever it is.
Or yeah. Or at the water.
Okay, roll a d20.
Do. Oh, come on. Character sheet closed again. I'm sorry, my internet sucks. I think the thunderstorms are messing with life.
Yeah, that's the wrong book.
Oh, I don't need my character sheet to roll a d20. Good.
You
No,
could
you
just
don't.
roll a d20.
I'm just rolling a d20. I'm gonna go get a plastic die. That's what's gonna happen here.
Okay, don't you have them? I gave you like 2 sets.
Just over there.
Oh, I
All
see.
the way on that
I have
table.
a bunch of sets. Maybe if I throw them at my screen really hard, they'll get.
You know, I did that once with a pen because I was mad at someone and there's still a hole in my screen.
Oh no!
Turns out it doesn't work to throw things through the screen.
Damn.
Who knew?
Maybe you just didn't roll high enough.
Yeah, I guess
Yesterday, when I was Skyping with my cousins at the wedding, they were saying, "Oh, here we'll rub some pork grease on the camera phone so that you can taste it." I was like, I don't think my brother would appreciate that.
Okay, so 30 feet. All right.
Yep.
So
30
you do not notice any disease like in the water. Like there's some bacteria and stuff, but nothing that
Plague.
screams out, "This is plague water." Like it seems fine.
Okay. And I can keep that for 10 minutes, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna keep
Cool.
looking
Let's,
around for.
let's go back to the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Scanning.
Okay, so just to the last little Y
yeah,
Before the
back to that
staircase?
last Y.
Okay.
And
or after the staircase before. If you go
yeah,
back.
after the staircase. And then
Okay.
I'll keep in my mind because I heard movement before. I assume these caves aren't totally empty, so I'm going to be very careful again.
Okay, so you want to re-stealth yourself?
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
And I am also whenever I see Rusty stealth, I at least try.
Okay.
Hey, you're just as good as Rusty this time.
Hey,
Oh,
another
good.
18.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
12, nice. All right. And James, you're just holding way back.
Yeah.
It's good to have
If
him
they
in the
want to be
back anyway.
sneaky, I don't go.
Okay.
No, but it works out because not only are you making less noise up front, you're keeping our backs covered.
Okay, so you guys make your way down this hallway. And it's all like just like cave, right? It's not like it's finished hallway or anything. It's just cave tunnel. And you see to your right another place where like the rubble has kind of fallen down. But there's like you can squeeze through. It's kind of a narrow passageway between the rubble and the cave wall, which you can make your way through. And then once you get through that little squeeze hole place, you actually find yourself like at a kind of an offset intersection of like your tunnel kind of seems to keep going up some stairs. And then there's a tunnel going off to your left that goes up some stairs, and then a tunnel going to your right.
Okay, so there's two sets of stairs that go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
In front of you and to your
And-
left. Kind of. It's like offset.
And
Are there still footprints going in all directions?
So, why don't you make an investigation check? Since there's like 4 ways
Okay.
now. And that's all kind of like there's been lots of footprints everywhere.
Let's see. Oops. Okay, I got a 23.
Okay. So you definitely can see that there are a number of footprints going up the stairs to your left. And there's like 1 or 2 sets that go straight ahead and like have come back, like they're going both ways, right? And then you see there's a couple sets again that have gone to the right and come back, but that's not nearly as many. Most of them go to the left.
Well, the left definitely looks the most traveled. Do we want to start with that one?
Let's go left.
I'll stop and listen for a second, see if I can hear any noise similar to like the movement I heard before,
Okay.
or I guess any sort of movement.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Wow, 22.
Wow, you guys are rolling really well.
Yeah,
today.
we're rolling really well.
Crazy
today.
well.
Last game, my lowest total roll was like an 18 or a 17,
Jeez.
which was baffling. And then
Yeah.
this
Watch
time I
it.
had a 10, but everything else is, I don't know.
It's just like getting to combat and then everything just goes to shit.
Right, like all of these
That's what
like
I'm thinking,
totally
yeah.
things
Yeah,
that haven't
yeah.
actually come up with
Oh,
anything.
real
are
fight.
great.
One.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so you definitely again can hear the sound of movement coming from the staircase up to your left. More pronounced this time. And you get the feeling that there's multiple bodies moving around, but you don't hear any voices talking.
I'll like point and be like, I think there's things that way. You want to go?
I'm gonna do like a lead on.
Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever the gesture is for after you.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll sneak up that way.
Okay. So
And
you sneak
following.
up the stairs, and you see to your left the staircase that you saw before that was rotten out, like from
Okay.
the bottom. And then there's so basically it's like another Y, and to
Okay.
the left is the staircase, and then to the right is where all the footprints go.
Cool. I'll like signal that because I'm a little ahead. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, come up to here, and then I'll like start to go to the right carefully.
Okay.
Following quietly after.
Okay. So
Well, third in
you
line.
quietly make your way forward. Sneak, 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 sneak. And you can see ahead of you, there's another Y.
Oh.
To the
Wow.
left and to the right.
We might
Wow,
need
these-
a map soon.
Yeah.
And there's footprints going both ways.
I'll just listen for people again, or whatever it is.
Okay.
Movement.
So,
And it's still just people footprints, right?
yeah,
still
just
just
people
people
footprints, yeah.
Okay.
So to the left, actually make another perception check.
Oh, 11.
Oh, you went down. Okay. So you do hear people movement to the left. You think you might hear some from like to your right, but it's much less distinct. Like you think there's like they're right there to your left. And you kind of catch like a faint smell of like decay coming from
From-
that that hallway
To the right or to the
to
left?
the left.
I'm not super enthused about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't pass it on to Pew.
I was gonna say I think Pew's interested now, but
I say, and then I'll like relate it to the group and ask which way they want to go. Be like, it smells like death, or doesn't smell like death. But I'm pretty sure there's people both ways.
Maybe the less deathy, smelly way.
you say people.
Sure.
Well, you said
All
people
right.
both ways, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think the one that smells like death is closer.
Like really close.
Yeah. And as soon as I say death, I figure Pew is like, death?
Let's go that way.
Exactly what you mean by death there.
Well, just a smell.
Yeah. Smells terrible. All right. I'll go around to the left.
Okay.
Quietly.
So as you get around the corner to the left, you see you're in a room, like another big chamber. Not really a room, it's like a chamber. We're in a cave. And there are 3 figures in there. And it's kind of like it's still dark. Like they're just sitting around in the dark apparently.
I'm back.
And the smell of like rotten sort of continues to permeate the air. And it doesn't, they don't look super friendly, and they see you. Well, actually, what was your stealth? 18? They do see you come in. Or at least one of the heads like kind of whips around to you as you come in, like sort of the chamber.
Cool. Well, if they
And
see me,
what are we looking at?
You're looking at
There's-
3 figures in a chamber.
3 figures in a chamber.
Okay.
Like humanoid figures, but it's kind of hard to get the
Humanoid
details.
figures?
Yeah, humanoid figures.
Yeah. As soon as I get seen, I'll just say, "Oh, hello there," with a hand on my knife, but waving with the other hand.
Okay, so you're just all friendly like?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
say hi. How you doing? I don't know if I want to murder anyone. These are probably like people from the neighborhood.
So the figure in the middle steps closer to you, and now you can see that it's like gaunt and skeletal features that look almost mummified,
Oh dear.
and it's kind of
Cool.
dressed in like this hooded, like a hooded cape. Not cape. Capes don't exist in modern times. It's like a hooded. It's a hoodie. It's just wearing a hoodie, okay? Whatever.
And I figure
I want it to be a
figure
little
I'm-
more menacing than that, but whatever. It's a hoodie.
I figure I'm loud enough that the group hears me if I'm a little bit ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you all hear him say hi.
Well, I guess if he's seen, I don't need to be sneaky, so.
Yeah.
Um,
Slows right.
Hey, we were just looking, checking the neighborhood because we're trying to find out what happened to everybody up in the neighborhoods and stuff on the island here. Are you all doing okay? It's kind of dark down here.
And this figure sort of gets closer to you.
How
And
close?
it looks clearly not like alive or well. Like you get the distinct impression this thing is another undead. And then the 2 other figures kind of get closer and they are like rotting, like their flesh is rotting off of them.
Oh dear.
Cool.
And the one in the middle kind of croaks something,
So
but it's
Pew is
hard
very
to
excited, I'm
understand.
sure.
Yeah, Pew's well, she's not up there, but she will be when she gets up there. Like it sort of croaks something that is sort of unintelligible, as if like its tongue is like desiccated in its mouth.
Why?
And I don't want to let it walk up like right to me because duh. But so if it's like approaching,
Yeah, it's
quickly,
approaching
I'll be
you.
backing up.
Like it's not running towards you, but it's definitely moving towards you. They all 3 are.
And they haven't really said anything other than like some
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Spanish for brains.
It might be. It's hard to tell.
Oh my.
Uh-oh to the uh-oh.
So what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Hey guys, get up here, and then I'll like be like, seriously? Okay, you're dead. You can't talk, and like I'll pause a second for a response.
Okay, and you get a response. Like it's sort of talking, and it's like
trying to talk?
away. Like it's kind of trying to talk. But it's also, while it's doing so, it is like kind of raising its hands towards you, and making a motion as if it's going to cast some kind of spell.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
I'm not okay with that.
I want everybody to roll
I'm gonna-
initiative.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna throw a dagger at it.
Yikes to the
That-
face.
Oh, man. Jimbo's just in time for zombie.
Yay, zombies!
I don't see my token, so I can't really click on it.
Is it not?
Oh,
on
I
there?
didn't click on mine. I'm gonna do that again.
No, it's down. It's at the bottom.
It's down there.
Yeah. But I might
Am I
have to bring
crazy?
it up before
Bottom left.
it'll work right.
There, I tried again. Oh, well, the second one was better anyway.
I was gonna say for a second there I was first, and that just does not happen.
Oh, see, guys, it did that weird thing again. Let me.
You have to.
Because what happens is if you like click and then add yourself to the turn, you're already in the turn order from last time we played. So then it gets confused and it's got you in there twice.
Okay.
So
It looks okay to me.
what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
let's find
do
me
Yeah.
is I'm gonna
Yeah, it
delete
looks good here.
the one oh really? Because mine's all wrong. Oh yeah, yours does look better than mine.
Other than
you-
the whole 4.
We'll just leave.
Well, but that's not a technical problem. That's just
It's just kind of a problem. Okay.
Are we gonna get an open map so we can see what's going on here?
Maybe. Let's see. That's the wrong Rusty.
Or you're just gonna be like, it's dark, guys. You can't see anyway.
Well, you know, it's all theater of the imagination, right? Okay, now mine is correct. I almost leave Pew's what hers is. Descending. Okay. Oh, except that they need to go in there too. Where? Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Let me roll you in. Add a turn. And you got a, what did you get? A 17. All right. Yeah, so I'll open it up for you guys. This is like the room that you're in. It's up top. You have to go up because you went through a whole map to get here. And I will try one more time to see if I can get it to show on stream.
Okay. See if I can get
Um,
my character up there.
It has not worked yet, but maybe it'll just, nope, I really won't. I can make it
That's
just be
strange.
blank.
It's always worked in the past.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, I'm just gonna do Discord now.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can just switch it back. Okay. Oh, what did you just do?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it lost the subregion. That's what it did. Well, this isn't gonna take a while if I try to do it this way. I'm doing it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, it's still not the right one. What is wrong with this? Whatever, guys. You're just gonna have to all see it in your head. I'm very sorry.
Oh.
Those of you who
Well, at
are
least we
watching,
can see it, which makes it easier
We'll just
to
have to
fight.
be.
you just have
Yeah,
to
we'll
like
just have to
describe
be
what
very
happens and
descriptive.
say your roles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. It's not that big of a room, so
No, it's pretty small. Like it's only like a 20 by 20 room. That there's these like
Okay.
zombies
And
and shit
there's
crowded
evil
in.
dead things.
So I go
Yay!
up close, but I'm still behind Rusty.
Okay. All right. So yeah, so Ronnie, it's your turn first.
Oh, well, if the guy is trying to cast a spell, which
Well, I
looks
don't know that
pretty
you know
scary.
that technically, because Unless Rusty said something?
I
Because you were
was.
like around the corner? Or are around the
I
corner?
mean, I was backpedaling, calling for them to get up here and
Okay.
pulling a dagger out.
Okay,
So
yeah, all
Yeah.
right, that's fair.
And I look up and I see zombies. So
Yeah, yeah. Once you like get around the
that's
corner and your
pretty
light
scary.
shines through the room, it's definitely full of a couple of
Eat them,
zombies
eat
and a weird skeletally looking thing. I can show you a picture of what he looks like.
a picture.
He looks like that.
I assume, but in a hoodie, not
Yeah,
armor.
not someone
But
on
in
the
a
above.
hoodie because I couldn't come up with something modern that looks like that.
Okay. So, I am going to hold an action, and the instant it does an actual, like, definite attacky type thing, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. With your crossbow?
Yes.
Okay. It is now its turn. And it is going to... it's going to cast something. It's all weird sounding. And like there's this little sparkle around it, but nothing else happens. So I don't know that promotes your attack of opportunity. It did cast a spell, but it didn't do anything to you.
No, once it's something that's, like, actually definitely attacking,
Okay.
it's going to be my trigger.
Okay, yeah. Here, let me reveal a little more space so you guys can see, like, where you are a little bit better. There. Okay. So, yeah, but then the little zombie dudes run forward. Doo, 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 in their slow shambling gait. And claw at our Rusty. He's in front. And I think they're in here because I have them from the past. You have run into zombies. Oh no, they slam. They don't claw. They go over your head. That's what they do.
Yep.
So they're gonna slam. Both of them are gonna slam. The first one totally misses you with an 8. And the second one, oh no, I accidentally did it 3 times. Second one, does 11 hit you?
No.
No, okay. Second one also misses you with an 11. And so that is their turn. James.
But wait, he actually, like, physically slammed trying to
Yes.
hit him?
Yes.
Okay, then I am going to shoot him.
That was not a spell, but all right.
I didn't say spell, I said attack.
You said cast a spell, but go ahead. Go for
No,
it.
I literally did not. I said it
That's
said
okay.
anything that
Either
Doesn't
way,
matter.
the
Go.
rules-
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
rules allow for
Fire,
releasing
fire,
a triggered
fire.
action at any time, anyways.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, shoot. Who are you shooting?
The one that did the slam.
Oh, the
Apparently,
zombie.
They both
that
2
roll.
of them hit him.
did. I
Well,
would
not
assume
that you
whichever
hit
one
either
goes
of them, so it
first,
doesn't
because
really matter.
that would have triggered.
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
okay.
and I definitely miss.
Okay. With a natural 1.
Yes, that is a very, very miss.
That is a very, very miss. In fact, because you are behind Rusty, I would like you to roll a
Uh-oh.
percentile.
Oh dear.
Hey, Stu.
Remind me.
Duck.
I mean, she could have stepped between my legs in theory and then done it, but
She could have.
Well,
but
then
she
you might
did not
lose
tell me
something
she
more
did.
valuable.
Oh dear.
All right,
Not
roll
good.
a d4.
I'm sorry, Rusty. Well, at least it's one damage.
Rusty, you take 1 point of damage as the arrow zings by your shoulder and like catches you in the shoulder.
I'm like, oh, sorry.
oh, what the hell?
All right,
Oh,
and
okay.
James, it's your turn.
Oh dear.
Do I have room to squeeze by Rusty?
He definitely have to let you because it's pretty tight quarters.
Yeah, I mean,
And me.
I'll use my reaction to let him through.
Kinda squeeze back a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay. Yeah, you can get through, but it's tight. It's
Yeah,
like
like-
excuse me, let me through.
I will attack the lower one.
Okay, go for it.
So 13.
Oh,
looks like.
okay. With a
It's a
13,
zombie that might hit.
You hit, yes, for 10 points of damage. All right, nice job.
And I'll attack it again.
Go for it.
$11.
An
Probably
11.
not.
That also hits.
Oh, they're not
Same
hard to
with
hit.
zombies.
No, they're zombies. They don't move fast, you guys. They're like
They're
brains.
that kind of zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, what is their movement? It's only 20 feet. Yeah, they're super slow. They don't move fast. Okay. And yeah, all right, awesome. Pew, it's her turn, even though she's not in there, she's in mine. Who wants to be Pew today?
I guess I could.
Okay.
I don't know
Since Amanda's
how
having
to drive
internet.
her.
Do you have Pew?
No.
Okay, let me give you Pew. You guys will just all have each other by the end of this.
Oh yeah, I was in charge of you last time, Dan, but you didn't really do a whole lot, so it wasn't too hard.
Yeah, we didn't get any real fights, so it wasn't.
Okay, you should have control of her now.
Yep.
And I think her token's down there somewhere. Oh, I'll move it up. I know it's lost to you all now. There.
Okay, so Pew's gonna try to get like
I'm
close
back.
enough so she can see. Uh-oh.
The way
Close
they're
enough so she can
angled
see.
right there is probably the best she's going to
Yeah,
see.
and she is gonna, knowing that it's crappy, she's gonna cast magic missile. Let's
Okay.
see. Does that work?
Yeah, magic missile just hits, I think.
Yeah. And is
Yeah,
it
I
only
think it always
one?
hit.
Yeah.
Only
it does.
one thing at first level? It should be
Um,
3 of them, shouldn't it?
I think isn't it 3?
Yeah, I think at her level. Does it not always just hit?
I mean, it should. Yeah, it automatically hits, but I thought it was supposed to be 3 of them.
If
Or
she
is it
wants
only
to-
1 per level?
Missile, I think she
If
might
she
have
wants
put it
to, by
in
the way, she
wrong.
probably can't. Well,
How do you cast it at a higher level?
never mind.
I don't know how this works.
Magic
Yeah,
missile.
That's the problem with having
See,
each other.
see, it's hard. It's hard.
Okay. There are 3 darts. Each one deals 1d4 plus 1. And if you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, it creates 1 more dart for each slot over first. It's really not
I'll
that
just do
hard,
it
you
at
guys. I
first
managed to
level.
put in so many spells for so many monsters. You cannot
Yeah.
complain to me about it.
So that only rolled
Just
1 of
stupid.
them. So I'll just click it 2 more times, and that'll be
Okay, yeah. All right, so
cool.
it does a
So
total
10 damage
10
total
damage
to,
Oh, not bad.
to the top one,
to the top one. And you guys have been hitting the... James, which one did you hit?
the bottom one.
The bottom one.
I hit the lower one.
I hit Rusty.
Yes, that's right. You hit Rusty. Okay. All right, so that's Pew's turn. It's now Rusty's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna look over at the one that card was messing up and stab it.
Stab.
Yep, with sneak attack. So that'll be 22 damage.
Yeah, you stab it to death.
Cool.
You stab its head right off.
And then, sweet.
To
And then I
second
will
death.
Yeah, you
use my
stab it to second
offhand
death.
and stab the other one for
Okay.
just
For just
2
2.
damage. It looks like.
You do not stab that one's head
Then-
off.
Yeah, and then I will move because once I attack something, it doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me.
That's cool.
And I will get the heck out of the way so that the doorway is empty now.
Okay. Nice.
And get up over here and start talking shit to this dude in this hoodie. That's,
In the ever so intimidating hoodie.
yeah.
All
And
right.
that's my turn.
Okay, Sarah, what you gonna do?
I am going to cast Bless,
Okay.
which
On whom?
Where are you at?
She's, unless she moves, she's below the door. I don't know if she could even. Is it line of sight or just 30 feet?
Give me a minute. I had it open a second ago. I haven't had this spell in a while. 30 feet. 3 creatures within range.
Okay. So I think. Yeah, I think everybody's within range barely. So you can choose your 3.
And I'm actually going to cast it at a 2nd level, so everybody gets blessed.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And it
Cool.
gives us,
What?
what is it? What does it
Yeah,
give
what
us?
does it do?
So it's a
Oh,
D4
Plus
for
one
attacks
d4
and
to all
saving.
saving throws and attack rolls, I believe.
What he
Cool.
said, yeah.
For 1 minute, right?
Yeah, up to 1 minute.
Okay.
That sounds quite useful.
Yeah, bless is awesome.
I'm also going to grip my quarterstaff really tight.
You got it. Are you gonna move at all?
I'm really not sure where I am.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom. That's a
Oh,
page.
yeah.
Oh, what,
I,
like
I can bring
bottom
you
right?
up.
Bottom right. Oh, yeah. That'll work too.
Anybody on the map, so.
Oh, I can't with that. With
Put
that.
her in the
I can
top
with
left corner.
Yeah, I could see the top left corner, but I can't see anyone.
that. You can't see
So-
anyone? Can you see yourself?
That's very
Nope.
odd.
Huh.
My internet hates me.
Well, you're
but-
in there, so it's like a tight.
Maybe
It's a
you
tight
need to
squeeze.
zoom out or zoom in.
I am going to just try to get out of Rusty and James's way.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. You were like second in line, so I'll put you on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave you right there for now. Which is like outside of the room, just kind
And I
of off
killed
to
the
the
one
other side of
zombie
the
on
others.
the bottom.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
All right. Well,
So
that's
we've got
okay
one
because nobody in the audience
like-
can either, so it's good to be descriptive. All right, Ronya.
Okay. So I'm going to come further into the doorway. I think I'll come. So the bottom one's dead, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to come
Yeah.
where it was,
Okay. Stand on its rotting corpse.
or right by it,
Wish.
Squish, squish.
because that's kind of gross. But yeah, and this time I am going to try to shoot the other one, which fortunately has no party members in between me and it.
Yes, but you are within melee range of it.
Oh, am I? Okay, in that case,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna insult it.
Okay.
So I'll just be. I'm gonna make some disparaging mark about its complexion.
Okay.
Quiet, Tots. It's a small cave.
All right, so it has to make a wisdom save. It's not very wise. So yeah, it's not going to go very well. I got a 2.
Okay, so
so it takes
5. Yeah, 5 damage,
points.
and
Okay.
it has disadvantage on its next roll.
Okay. Awesome. Good job. It is very upset by its your comments on its complexion. It can clearly understand you, and it is not
Okay.
happy right now. It's like, hey, I was a person. It's not my fault that I'm undead now.
There we go.
All right. And now it is their turn. So said zombie is really sad at you, so it's going to attack you.
It's sad at me. Oh
It's-
dear.
It's sad at you. Ooh, it's going to attack you for 21. Does that hit?
That definitely hit.
I assume it does. For 5 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
And dude up here is going to... You're within melee range of it, aren't you, Rusty?
Yeah, I'm talking a bunch of crap to it.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. It's going to reach out and attempt to touch you. With the 13, does that hit you?
Nope.
Nope. All right, it misses.
8 and
It does
7.
not touch you. All right, and that's its turn. You dodge out of the way nimbly as it reaches out its ugly mummified hand.
Jerk.
Jerk. Yeah. All right, James.
Okay. The lower one died, right?
Yes.
The one I'm standing on, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's on my screen. It's on top of you, so
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is on mine too.
so I can move there without provoking attack of opportunity because I'm still next to
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack the other one.
Okay. So he
The upper
moves
one.
between the other zombie and the mummified guy
Mm-hmm.
to attack the zombie.
Well, not the.
The one that just tried to touch Rusty.
Oh,
right?
you're
Yes,
attacking
that
that one? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. With a 16 to hit, it hits him for 7 damage. All right.
And I will
Bam.
attack on a smite.
Okay. Wow, for another 10. Okay, nice.
And I'll attack him again.
You smite him successfully.
Smote.
All right, and that also hits for another 8.
I will smite him again.
Can you do that more than once per round?
You know,
Isn't it each hit?
I
You
know.
can choose to expend a spell slot to smite.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what
anytime I
wondering.
hit something. So yeah,
Okay, go for it.
anytime I hit with a melee weapon.
Okay.
Cool.
For another 5. All right. Okay. It's looking not super stoked about that.
Of course, he's smitten.
Like it a little bit. All right, and it's Pew's turn. What is Pew gonna do?
She will firebolt the zombie that she can see from right where she's
Okay,
at.
awesome.
Study it.
Yeah, she hits it and she takes it down. It burns
Sweet.
to smithereens.
Cool.
It
Well
now
done,
stinks
Pews.
of burning rotten flesh.
I think she excitedly runs towards it
Probably.
now that
Yeah.
it's down
Yeah.
and not caring that she's blocking the door.
No, I think that's totally fair.
Yeah. I think that's what she'd do.
Okay. All right, Rusty.
Cool. This guy in front of me is getting stabbed.
Okay.
That's what he did, right?
With a 1, he is not getting
Yeah, I
stabbed.
missed that. But I'll swing with my offhand.
Okay.
Yeah, that one hits.
Holy
With a
cow, that sneak attack
26.
was so
Wow.
low.
For 8 damage. Yeah, that is
I need the
actually
blessing.
enough to take down Mummified Dude.
Wow.
Yeah, he like managed to do absolutely shit for nothing. All right, good job, you guys.
Woohoo!
He
We
crumples
are
to the ground.
So contaminated.
I didn't touch anything.
Dude, there's like dead dude floating through the air.
I'm sure there is.
All right, so the room has gone silent.
Can we? Is there any way of identifying these people?
You could certainly try.
Yeah, I guess we could look through. I'll check the guy that I killed and see if there's like stuff in his pockets.
Okay.
I get farther away from the guy I was standing right next to.
Okay.
I hate to be a party pooper, but Rusty, did you say you heard people in the other direction as well?
I'll just nod.
As I get further away, I just want to investigate the back of the room.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Okay. Got a 16.
Okay, so you can tell like it's kind of crumbly. There's rubble everywhere again. This is a rubbly sort of place. But you don't notice anything amiss with the back of the room. It's just the back of a cavern.
Do I see any sort of belongings or objects that these zombies may have brought in with them or anything?
So actually, it's a good point. I forgot to mention because I was too busy trying to make it work with stupid, whatever it is that I use. But there's actually like some furniture in this room that's kind of been like wrecked. Like there's some chairs and like a table, and they're all just like smushed and smashed. But you
And-
don't see a lot of other like belongings of any form.
But they also look like familiar looking furniture, right?
Mhm.
Like from
Yeah.
our world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost like people tried to hole up in here.
Yeah.
And then they became zombies, maybe.
Yeah. Interesting. Any luck with the
Something like that.
identifying over there, Rusty?
Do I have to roll investigation to check his stuff?
If you want to check more than just like his like basic pockets, yes. You would just want to check his
Ten.
pockets, you could just check his pockets.
You have to roll
Okay.
Constitution.
10 probably means I just check his pockets.
Okay, yeah. So you successfully pull like the stuff out of his pockets, and you find that he's got like a wallet, like a sort of modern wallet, and like a set of keys, but not much else. Like some like tissues, which
I will
now you've
open
touched.
the wallet. I will open the wallet and see if there's like an ID, and if it
Mhm.
looks somewhat like the gaunt undead person. in
Yeah,
front
it
of me.
looks like a very alive and well version of this gaunt mummified dude. You wouldn't recognize him just right off by any means, but like you can see similarities when you're like comparing picture to like crumbling mummified guy.
Does the name match the like last name of any of the kids we were looking
No.
for? Neat. I
So not
will.
the guy whose house we are rooting around behind.
Not unless it's a different name.
I will take some of my
Excuse
booze
me.
bottle and like
Oh,
pour
there goes
alcohol in
Ronya.
my hands and wash them off.
Okay.
Oh dear. Sorry guys, already sick.
And I'll pour it on my like I'll like rinse off my daggers and stuff real quick too. 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I want all of you to make Constitution saving throws. Except James.
Yes.
You said accept me?
Yeah, except you.
Okay.
Second. Nice.
So I got a 17.
I got a very
Natural
slowly
20.
loading. Hey, you're all still blessed too. BT dubs.
Oh yeah, we get it.
Oh,
I get a
yeah,
D4
yeah.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20 plus 4.
So I get a total of 20.
Okay.
I got a 9 plus. Hang on.
It already has your bonus on it. Oh yeah, I
For
forgot.
the bless, yeah. And then what about Pew?
Got a 10.
Oh, Pew has to.
Mm-hmm.
With. So Pew rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. So.
To be fair, she never actually came all the way in the room.
No, not until the zombies were dead and she started playing with
She
them.
did run up to a zombie though.
At least it was playing with zombies.
Okay. So so you all are kind of rooting around, and Sarah, you notice, because you're the only one with any kind of passive perception, that that there are no sounds coming from the direction that Rusty said there had been. It seems to be very quiet.
Now it's eerily quiet.
Yeah, like you can faintly hear the sound of the water still, but that's it.
Rusty, didn't you say there were noises coming from that way?
And I'll nod again and be like, yeah. And I'll start heading back towards the door.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, move. And I'll get to the
Okay, but
side. And
Alrighty then.
I'll get on the far side of. And then
Okay.
I'll like kind of shush everyone, like not loudly, but I'll kind of shush everyone and then start kind of poking my head around the direction we didn't go.
Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely like this tunnel continues forward, and it kind of makes a little bit of a turn, so you can't see very far ahead of it.
Cool. I'm stealthing that direction.
Okay, why don't you stealth yourself?
It's a 25 total.
25, all right.
Nice.
Holy
So you-
sneaky
As
bits.
expected, your only bad rolls were in comp.
Yeah.
So you stealth forward and make a perception check. So I assume you're paying attention while you're doing this.
Oh yeah. That's an 11.
Okay. So as you're stealthing forward, you see in front of you a set of double doors. And you see on the ground in front of those double doors like a set of 4 like big tiles.
Huh. Do they
Like
have
on
any
the ground?
Yeah, just on the ground.
Are they marked at all? Like, do they have a symbol on them or anything?
Mm-mm.
Huh. And the doors are closed.
Yes.
Neat. I'll go back and report to the group and say there's a closed double doors with like a proper floor in front of them.
Do they look? Well, I'm gonna go up and look at them too. Then,
Okay.
do they look again like they're from our world type of doors?
Mm-hmm.
They do. So they were
Mhm.
built recently.
Mm-hmm.
This is just so weird.
Interesting.
This place could only have been
I
here for like
will
less than a month, and it's like furnished.
check and see if it's trapped like right there on the tiles.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That's a natural 20 for
Okay.
25.
You can clearly see that there are like little holes that have been carved into the wall, like the stone wall, that probably project something out, and that there is a clear indication of like one of the tiles nobody has stepped on.
But there's footprints on the other ones.
Like vaguely, like, you know,
Crap.
dust has been tracked onto the other ones, yeah.
Okay. I'll standing back so I'm not like in the line of fire. I'll push down with my. I'll pull out my like rapier, push down on the unmarked tile,
Okay.
like
So you
standing back, so
do
I'm not
so.
like.
And you have to
Yeah.
like put some major weight on it. Like it doesn't seem to do anything unless you like really kind of push in on it hard. And then there's like this little and two like little spears come flying across the like entryway to this
Spear.
door.
Cool. I'll try on one of the ones that does have like marks on it.
Okay.
See if it does the same thing.
You like push down really, really hard. It's kind of hard at this oblique angle that you're at, but nothing happens.
Cool. I'll say to the group, I thought I heard noises, like quietly. I thought I heard noises before, but maybe they heard us fighting up there. And then I'll step to the door and just like listen for a sec. See
Okay.
if I hear anything through the door.
Okay. It's dead silent through the door.
Cool. Do we want to just like go busting in and start a party or what?
I think we
Is
should
it?
go in. Like the manner in which we go in is
Yeah.
Okay,
flexible,
well,
but we should definitely go.
definitely all of you avoid tile. Card, how you feeling? How do you want to get in there?
Just go.
Yeah.
Sweet.
In there, probably if anyone was going to hear anything, they probably would have heard us fighting the zombies.
Yeah. I think they're alert to us if there are anyone.
Don't-
I mean, we could
People
try
know.
talking to them, but I doubt after our reception up there. So,
Yeah, what are they
I
going to
mean,
say? in
unless they were
response?
keeping those doors shut to protect them from the zombies.
yeah, maybe.
Non zombies going in.
Okay, well, let's go in and we'll see what to do once we see what's on the other side.
Sounds good. Card, you want to go in there with me?
Yep.
Sweet. Let's do
Nice.
this.
Okay. So what are you doing? You're just like slamming open the doors? How are you opening the doors?
Yeah.
Just open them like
Kick 'em down and
normal.
go
Oh, yeah, we don't have to kick them down, but yeah, we could open them up and be like, hey,
Yeah,
Go
I think
in.
just a normal open.
you know, like you're going into a friend's house like you're on a no knock policy at your friend's house, like that.
All
Yeah.
right.
Just kind of barge in.
So, hey, you guys, chill. Drake, don't be mean. Well, I guess it's too late.
each other again.
Yeah, Grace was in his bed. Which, to give her credit, like, he has ignored until the last, like, 4 or 5 days, and he suddenly found it, and now it's his bed again.
Mm-mm.
To be fair, she also ignored it until he found it again, and then she found it too. Okay. So, you guys, you open the doors, all casual like, and inside this room is like furnished.
Mhm.
Like it's got like a carpet, and it looks kind of homey and kind of nice. It's got like some furnishing, and there's like this altar-y sort of thing at the front. And some columns, like whether they're weight bearing or just there for pretty, who knows, they're all carved. Like, who knows how they got these damn columns down here, actually. but they look cool.
Super weird.
And there are three figures inside this room, and they're all staring at the door.
they
And
look
how
healthy?
close are the rest of you to the door when they open it?
I think we were.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear you, Amanda.
I was like right there for backup, like ready
Okay.
to go in after them.
All right, and James, you're lit too, right? Or just Laura?
Sorry, what? Oh, I'm lit up.
Okay, and you're
I
pretty
don't think
close
I had
to
a
the
light
door.
on me this time.
Are you close
Yeah, I
enough that
figure
like
I'm-
your light would shine into the room?
I would shine in. I don't know if we'd shine all the way in. I figure I'm a couple paces behind him.
Okay. And actually, as it turns out, it doesn't really matter because once you open the doors that were like airtight, there's actually some lamps like glowing in the corners. And
Okay.
these three figures are there, and Sarah, you hear the inevitable. There's death. You found it.
Oh.
Oh, thunder, 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 thunder,
As
thunder.
you look at the figure of this sort of shorter, totally, completely covered figure with like a what's it called? Like those ski mask things that cover your whole face?
Scythe. Oh, the
Balaclava?
Yeah, like a balaclava around its head and like long gloves and a long like hoodie that's like over its head. And like it's just completely covered in black. And then there are two probably other zombies in that room as well.
They look like normal zombies, or
Yeah, they look like the
annoying
ones you
zombies?
just like slaughtered.
Cool.
So you did say that thunder, thunder, thunder out loud, right?
Oh yeah, I said that thunder, thunder, thunder.
Can you figure out, like, before we do anything, can you figure out how to reverse this? Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, I'm casting Sacred Flame.
Okay, everybody roll initiative again.
Guess you're not gonna ask.
Nope.
Yeah, the only time she has ever someone else is when we have preemptively stopped her, or she's vastly outnumbered. You...
All right.
Oh, hey, it has a title
Alright,
it's
I'm
not
gonna
supposed to
roll
have.
for-
Whatever, that's just the
Wait,
cool artwork.
If I roll for Pew, it shows up as me, right?
I
Is
think
that
so.
right?
So you just have to like
Alright, well, I
determine
click-
which
Maybe
one's
if you-
which.
Maybe you click on her before you
it
roll
worked.
again.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clicked on her. It looks like it worked, at least to me.
Yeah, when I ever had control of Ronya, it would always still say my name when I.
But, but like if you click on the right person, it works.
Mm-hmm.
My character sheet is not opening.
That's not good.
If you want to just like, if you know what your bonuses are, you can just roll and then I can just edit it. Also.
My character sheet. I think I have a +4 wisdom. I don't know if that.
It's Dex.
I was afraid of that. I think that's a +1, maybe?
I can look if you'd like
What
me
are
to.
you talking about?
Initiative modifier.
Oh, yeah, it's Dex.
Yeah, your initiative is +0.
Does Ronya know Jack of all trades yet?
I don't know.
So if you just want to roll a
You get it
d20,
at
I can
level
just edit it.
1 or level 3.
Sounds good.
Because one thing a lot of people don't realize is Jack of all trades affects initiative.
What does that mean?
It means
I
you
got a
get
natural 20.
half your
Nice.
proficiency bonus for your initiative.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Jack of all trades is anything, technically any stat check that you don't already get your proficiency to, you get half your proficiency to.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah, that is nice.
I can't remember if it's rounded up or down, but yeah.
I think
I think down.
I think it's down.
It's always
but,
things are
um,
always rounded down for halves in D&D.
Except for
It's check, so
spell
it
levels
does affect initiative.
are
So you get to
half your
add
level rounded up.
Right.
Okay. Well, anyway,
you
Anyway,
get to add half your
I'll start adding it next time.
I would be surprised if it doesn't already account for that. Maybe not if you don't put it in. I guess you have to put it in.
Yeah, I had to add mine for swashbuck. So
Okay, so has everybody rolled their initiatives?
Hmm.
Yep.
yes.
Okay, awesome.
Trouble, but it usually is.
All right. So, Sarah, you are preparing to cast a spell. Rusty, you can see that she's like, blah, blah, blah. So what are you going to do? Because I'm assuming nobody's surprised by this. Like, you all know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And I will show you
how
guys this
far
room.
how far across the room? Yeah, I was gonna say.
So, once you go in the door, she's like 5, 10, 15, 20, like 25 or 30 feet, depending on where you are. Or that person. I guess it's not really a she. The figure.
Oh, hey, I can see things now.
Wow!
Well, kinda. I can see a black dot at the bottom of the cube. I take it back. I really still can't see shit.
Oh. Okay, so I was just right behind these guys, so I figure I'm like over here.
Yeah, so you all want to be careful about where you step to. I will show you where the bad place is.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, he pointed out the tile.
specifically,
So.
Yeah.
I specifically pointed it out to everybody after checking it. So.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
so I'm
this
not
square
standing
right
on the
there is
one.
where you guys want to not step.
Okay, I'm not on it.
Okay.
I don't know where I
Just
am.
because like you might have to fight around it. I don't want to not have it there.
Okay.
All right, I'm up first.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna, I think, move over like a round card and here ish. Oh. And then get ready to shoot the apparent avatar in front of us, or shoot something if they attack.
Okay. So
Pretty
you're
much.
just prepping
Yeah.
for attack. Sarah, you are going to.
I was casting Sacred Flame.
Okay. Oops. I just whatever. So I assume you like move forward. I don't know if you can see still. Cast Sacred Flame.
She would have been further up too.
Probably, yeah. How does Sacred Flame work?
They have to succeed on a dexterity throw or take 1d8.
2d8
Okay.
because you're level 5 now.
Yep. All right, and what is it? Probably more than 12.
Should be
Well, no, it'd
15.
be 13. Or, no, yeah, your
8.
spell costing is probably like 16 or something like that. Anyway, it's probably more than 12. So roll your 2d8. Because they take it.
I'm level 5.
Yeah. You're all level 5.
That's why
I missed it.
Yeah. So all the cantrips got an extra die on them, or most of them did. I
Well,
think.
what do you know? That would be 10.
Nice. All right. So this figure sort of like gets flamed and kind of staggers back a little bit. And it's Ronia's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come up and get kind of over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to. You know what? The complexion remark worked just fine in the other room. I'm gonna say the same thing at this zombie right in front of me.
Okay.
And here we go.
All right. So you need to make a wisdom saving throw. They do not make it because they're zombies, and take 6 damage,
As well as disadvantage next time.
as well as disadvantage on their next roll. Awesome. Okay. Good job. What does Pew do?
Oh, she's gonna run up. I haven't figured out what spell she's gonna cast yet. She's gonna run up to the doorway, and oh gosh, she's got so many spells. Yeah, magic missile worked good. So she's gonna just cast magic missile again at that first zombie she sees,
Okay. Nice.
which is I'll just click it 3 times. So
All
8
right.
damage.
So for 8 damage. So is that the same one I assume that Sarah attacked? Or
Yep,
Ronya
yeah, that
attacked?
front one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And now it is this this figure standing in front of you. It's their turn. And they're going to kind of make this spell sort of thing that they're saying. And all of a sudden, this like wall of fire just like comes up across that entire corner of the room. Like it's huge. Like it takes up the whole corner and like kind of even singes like the little zombie in front that you guys have been attacking pretty well. And you all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Sweet.
Okay.
And then I shoot it
Dexterity.
also.
Okay, yeah.
I got a 17.
I got 20.
Okay.
So Rusty got an 11 and Pew got a 19
Okay.
somehow.
And James got an 8.
Yep.
All right.
I don't do well on dex.
Your stuff. The truck.
Oops. Okay. Ouch. So, Pew and Ronya and Sarah, you all take 15 burning damage,
Ow. Oh dear.
and the rest of you take 31.
Holy shit! Well, I'm down. Oh wait, no, we decided last time that I had my hit points wrong on my sheet, didn't we? Just a second. Let me figure this out.
As this figure is like yelling, like in absolute abject terror, is the feeling y'all get as you're like burning. Things like,
Cool.
ah!
I held my action, so I shoot it.
Yeah.
Did it
Shoot.
hit it too?
Hmm?
Did the fire hit it too?
Mm-mm. No, it's just like that corner where you guys are.
Okay.
Oh, it did singe the zombie too, so the zombie is probably dead. Because it doesn't have a whole lot of hit points. I'm not even gonna like count them up because you guys have been attacking. It's dead. It's a dead zombie. It's a burning zombie. Okay,
I'm
yeah,
going to. Sorry, I got distracted. But going to shoot the guy because I was holding an action.
Okay.
Okay, I am not dead, but I am really wobbly right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Alright,
burned too.
So you hit this figure for 10 damage. Do you get sneak attack against it?
No,
No. Okay. For
unless
10
I somehow
damage.
had advantage.
No. Nope. It's very aware that you are there, and it's very scared. And in fact, Sarah, again, because you're the only perceptive one of this group, you notice that scream was definitely female. Underneath that hood.
Death.
And it's like you can see that this is like a smaller person. It's definitely a female, but the rest of you probably are not very aware of that.
I'm like, I've been burned!
Yeah, you guys are just burning. It's real unpleasant.
I still think we should ask whether this person knows how to reverse the flag, though. Ah!
I don't think that's what you're thinking right now.
And James, it's your turn.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
It's a little.
Yeah, it's 8.
And then I'm going to go over here.
Okay.
Try,
So you
try
managed to
casting
get out
now.
of the fire and over
Yeah.
to this dark hooded figure.
Oh, is the fire still there?
Yeah.
It didn't go away?
No, it's still there. It's burning.
Oh, dear.
You're like in this brightly lit, flaming room.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like burning. It's a lot burning. It's burning.
It's a lot burning.
It's a lot
Okay.
Do we
burning.
know where it's burning?
Yeah,
Can
I'll
see
show
where
you.
It's, burning?
It's like burning. It's like a diagonal, and I can't really do a diagonal with these squares, but it's like all along there.
Okay.
Okay, so you just moved over there, James?
Mm-hmm. Go
Okay.
after healing myself.
Right. Okay. So the one little zombie that's still alive, oops, that didn't just get roasted, is going to move not into the fire, but it's going to kind of come around this like altar-y thing and attack you, James. It's not very smart, but it's smart enough to not go straight
Okay.
into the fire.
Okay.
Surprise, surprise.
Instinct is enough for that, yeah.
It's going to miss completely, but that's what it did. And Rusty, it's your turn.
Okay, I will.
Move out of the fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Get stabby,
Okay.
and that will use sneak attack, presuming it hits.
All right. So a 15, or what's that? 16. 16 hits. So that is for
Cool.
18. Wow. Okay.
And then I'll swing with my offhand.
Okay.
14 to
And
hit.
you're 14. Like you go to swing, and you feel like you like should hit, but it kind of like reflects off this like kind of zone around this figure, so you don't quite get to it, even though you can't see anything that's in your way.
Neat.
Super annoying. Magic, man. Magic sucks.
And that's I'm gonna be done and barely, like, I guess not barely, but I'm pretty hurt. So,
Yeah.
but I'm in his face and talking crap. Her face. I'm talking crap.
You don't really know yet. Their face.
You know, your standard MO.
Okay. Yeah. Who goes now, Sarah? What you gonna do?
I'm going for the zombie,
Okay.
and this is this weird idea that just popped into my mind, but I'm going to take my dice out of my pocket,
Okay.
show them to that zombie, and be like, "Do you really want a piece of this?"
Wait, what?
An undead.
Okay. All right. So turn undead does what?
They have to make a wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
and if they fail, a minute or until it takes damage.
It does what? Just runs away?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it tries to escape.
Okay. So the zombie probably will fail because it has real bad wisdom. It gets 14. Does that succeed?
It's going against my wisdom.
I
No,
think
it's
going
8
against your
plus your
spellcasting.
wisdom plus your proficiency.
Yeah. But probably it does not succeed.
I think that's more than 14.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it takes off running as soon as it's its turn. It's terrified.
Is it a challenge rating of less than 1/2? 1/2 or less?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then it's just straight up destroyed.
Oh, it's just dead? Okay, cool. Dead zombie.
Yep.
Neat.
Okay, so you kill the zombie that wasn't just sacrificed. And there is no more zombie. I will close the zombies. All right.
And I'm just gonna look down at my dice and be like, holy shit.
The power of dice. All right, Ronya.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of this fire.
Okay.
I guess that means more into the room probably. And then yeah, I'm also gonna cure myself.
Oh, Sarah, did you stay in the fire?
I'm assuming I moved out of the fire.
Okay.
I
And-
went towards the zombie to brandish my dice. So.
Okay. We'll just move you forward because otherwise you have to take a whole lot more damage.
So
I would hope
and as
I'd be
I'm
smart enough to move out of the fire.
It's burning. I'm just gonna stand here and brandish dice.
so I'm gonna cure myself, and then if I can use my bonus action, I just want to yell out, "Hey, wait! Maybe can we talk?" And just a second. Cure. All right.
Okay. Nice. So that's 7 cured. All right. What does Pew do?
Q is super almost knocked out, so she's going to run over here out of the fire.
Okay.
Maybe to there. And then, oh gosh, what does she have to do? She is swearing and in a super bad mood. So, she's going to. She's going to cast False Light,
Okay.
except that spell doesn't. I'll have to look it up. She gives herself some hit
Some
points.
kind of hit points. Yeah. I think I might even have that right here. False life. I do have it right here. It is 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
That's the vodka one, right?
And that's an extra D4 per.
Oh, is it?
I think
Maybe.
it's extra 5 per. She'll cast it at second level, so I think
Mm.
Okay. Sorry.
so she gets back 10.
Okay, nice. All right. It is this figure's turn, and it's like, let's see, Roni, you said, can we just talk? As everyone's attacking it, and it's like, you don't seem like you want to talk. And and does, oh god, what's it gonna do? It has so many options. It has too many options.
Oh, that's alarming.
It's going to scorching, well, let's see. Yeah, it's gonna scorching ray at Sarah.
That's fair.
Using a 3rd level slot.
Ah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. So it's gonna do so a ranged spell attack for each one. And I think I can roll that much anyway. Dun, 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 maybe not. Well, whatever. I'll just roll. That does not hit. Does a 18 probably hits?
Are you rolling at disadvantage because you're in melee range?
Oh, no. That's a good point. All right.
Yeah,
That's still a 17. And
I
that's
think that hits.
19 and an 18. And that is a 17 and a 15. So the first one misses. Second and third, I think, hits. The third, I don't know if a 15 hits you.
I
Who?
unfortunately don't
Sarah?
either. I'm
Okay.
trying to reload roll 20.
Okay.
It's being rude.
It's 12. It's 12 enough to take you down anyway. I don't know what your hit points are. Because if so, it doesn't
They're
really
18
matter.
less than they were.
20 to open you up.
Yeah.
Sarah. Okay, so Sarah, you have a total of 27 hit points, which means that you went down 18 of that, which means that you are below 0, which means so that third ray. Well, actually, we're going to say it's all one spell, so you are unconscious.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Also,
Or
your
actually leveled up.
armor class is only 12.
I think I might have missed that session.
Yeah, maybe you need to go.
Maybe. Yeah,
Do you
because you
have
only
level
have 4
3
hit dice for
spells?
yourself.
Four.
Yeah, so you probably need to like roll some more hit points for yourself and stuff. Okay, so that's what she does. You can all probably tell now that it is a female. Ronya, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you can tell it's female.
Yeah, I just got a 6, so.
Whoever this person is.
Mm.
Actually, let's have Rusty and Pew also make perception checks.
Oh my goodness, is that a class?
So Rusty gets that 20, and Pew gets a 12.
Okay, so Rusty, you think you recognize this voice, but you cannot place it. But like in this whole, you don't seem like you're interested in talking, like you think you recognize it, but it's so full of fear and everything that you can't place it. But definitely you can tell it's female, and you recognize it kind of almost maybe, but that's about what you got. Okay, and it is James's turn.
Okay.
And Sarah's unconscious.
Clunk.
Clunk.
I'm trying to decide whether I actually want to attack or not. I guess they did fire.
Well, yeah, but I mean, Sarah started it and she's down now, so maybe we can try to.
Oh,
Well,
well.
anyway. It's up to you.
Well,
Yeah,
14
let's-
misses, so
Oh, okay.
A 14
well,
does
I
miss.
can do it again.
A 24 does not miss.
I hope not.
All right, so you hit her
That'd
for
be-
9 more damage. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And she screams a little bit. Are you gonna do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. The zombies are dead, so it's not their turn. Rusty.
I think I recognize her, but she also just murdered Sarah, and I am real mad.
Mhm.
And while I'm stabbing her, will say, "I might know you, but that's no excuse."
Oh,
And
man.
I'll hit her for
Ouch.
28 damage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Let me do some math real fast. And then look at her character sheet real fast. She's still alive. She is tottering barely, but she
Oh,
is still
wow.
alive.
And I badly swing with my
And you
offhand.
totally missed the second one. The first one, she's like tottering so much you don't even know like how to.
And then
Hit her.
I'll just say, like, look, if we know each other, we might be able to sort this out, but damn, don't go murder. Well, whatever. Get wrecked.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay, it is Sarah's turn. Sarah, make a death save. Or not if you're frozen.
She's frozen.
Hello?
She's
Oh,
totally
no.
frozen. I don't want to make it 4 because I'll get like a 1 or something. It'd be bad. We'll just hold off on a death save and see if she ends up needing if you guys wake her back up.
Okay.
Ronya.
Yeah, I am gonna run over to Sarah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run over to her and I'm gonna cast Cure on her. And like, wait, I'm not gonna get right next. Yeah, can I get like Cure without being the fire? Is that touching her?
There's like a table there, so you could probably like crawl under the table.
Okay,
But
I'm
that
gonna
would
do
take
that.
like you'd be prone.
Well, okay, I'll go here, but as I'm curing her, and again, I'm just gonna turn to the person and be like, seriously, please, like, just chill for a second, please. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Sarah.
Okay. Sarah, you're awake. With 7 hit points. She's not here to say that, so just remember that for when she is like actually back.
Can I be like sitting on her?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, well, you could be standing like the same
Same space as her, yeah. You're little.
or
Oh, I just meant so that she doesn't like immediately pop up and start
Oh, yeah.
blasting this person.
I mean, you're small, so it might not be much effective, but you can certainly try.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. It's Pew's turn. What does Pew do? Pew, what does Pew do?
she's super pissed at having her clothing singed. And oh gosh.
Ugh,
Are you back, Amanda?
I am. My internet is being ridiculous.
Yay. You're awake with 7 hit points.
And me sitting on you.
Woo!
And Ronya sitting on you.
She's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Except I clicked it and nothing happened. Wait. Oh, it did happen.
Yeah, it did happen. But I think you
That's
have
just
to
one of them?
roll each time. You have to make
Okay.
a ranged spell attack for each one.
Okay, how many is it? on the
Although it
base
doesn't
spell
really
level?
matter because she goes down anyway.
Okay.
She is unconscious. And it is... Whose turn comes after that? I can't see anymore. I gotta make things small.
After Pew's turn,
It's her turn.
is her turn, yeah.
So are we out of initiative?
Okay. Nope, because she's still rolling death saves, unless you guys want to just murder her. James, it's your turn.
So she's down.
She's down. She's unconscious. She's laying
All
there.
right. Okay. I will go over and do just enough healing Sarah to wake her up.
I'll,
So, like 1 point
What,
feeling.
train her first, but yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't want to.
that's restrain Sarah.
No,
So
I've
who-
I
got
kind
Sarah
of want to do the
restrained.
same thing to this other person too. Restrain them and then keep them from dying.
That's exactly what I meant. I meant restrain her.
Sarah has
enemy.
already been healed.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yes, I do
Yeah.
want to restrain her and
Restrained?
I mean, I'm
Okay,
trying
so you
to
like
restrain
sit on her and heal her.
just 1 hit point.
Just 1 hit point, okay. And she like looks up groggily and like looks over and actually sees you, Ronya, and is like, Ronya? What are you? What's going on? And
Wait.
now you recognize the voice, and it's Katie.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh shoot!
And that is where we're gonna end for the night.
Ah!
Who is Katie?
Her best
My
friend.
best
it
friend.
was her bestie from school,
Oh
from the first session that went.
Oh, that you
Like,
weren't here
knock it
for.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarah wouldn't know that either.
No, that's why you two didn't get to roll perception checks on it. But Rest, you had to basically roll like a nat 20 to get it because like she was screaming and you don't know her very well. Ronya, on the other hand, didn't have to roll that high, but she rolled real low.
no! Yeah. And also, I was on fire, so
yeah.
It
was a little extreme.
Distracting.
a little distracted. Yeah.
I finally got
dear.
my roll 20 working.
Yay!
Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh
Well,
dear!
my internet's cutting in and out.
All right. So now I have to figure out why things won't work on whatever this thing OBS is, but you know, we managed hopefully to describe it well enough that people can understand what's going on. So yeah. How are y'all feeling?
To get awkward.
Yeah, just a bit. I'm like, oh, finally, like something that's causing lots of civilian death. Nice, cut and dried. We can go kill this avatar. Oh, wait.
Things got a little more complicated. I was wondering if she was going to be
Okay.
dead by the time you recognized her or not.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I guess we'll find out next time. What
We will
happens.
find out next time what happens with the Katie and Ronya show.
To be continued.
Yeah.
She's not dead or in danger of immediate death. Unless Sarah goes nuts again.
Yeah.
However, we might be, seeing as we've just been exposed to all this crap. So, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, does anybody
I think-
have any last minute things they want to talk about?
I mean, I believe I'm free next week, so
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, it should be fine.
Elizabeth and I may be very tired. We'll see how it goes. I'll be DMing 2 games literally in a row.
Oh, we'll have fun.
I will DM one, run home, and turn on the computer for the second one. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my plan for next week, but I should be here. Everybody else is probably good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Should be here.
All right. And I assume Elizabeth will, because she told me she'd be here for the afternoon game.
Yay.
All right. Well, thank you
If
for...
she's there for that one and then says she can't come for this one, just drag her.
Nope. You can do it. You have no
Or
excuse.
do it, Ronya, and sit on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. As always, it was a lot of fun. You got some
My
combat
connection
again.
Indeed.
yeah.
What?
My connection's still not great, but it's definitely better than when we started.
Yeah, yeah. And Amanda's is kind of looking all right for the moment, too.
Yeah, for the moment.
Yay.
We'll see how it goes next week.
We got some combat, we got some drama.
Yeah. I am learning from the Chris Perkins School of DMing.
Uh-oh.
Y'all would know this if you watch Chris Perkins. Like, yep, nope, she's learning. All right, guys, have a great time. And hearts to y'all for being super cool, awesome, and wonderful people. If you are new to the channel, we play this game every Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, right here. Same time, same place, except when we can't make it. And when we can't, I let everybody know on Discord. So watch Discord for that. Somebody can probably put up that link if they think about it. If not, it's no big deal. And I will be here for my normal stream probably tomorrow, where we will continue to kick some ass with witches, because witches are the fucking way to go in Path of Exile. Holy crap.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Okey-dokey then.
It's insane. She just like, and like the entire map is dead. It's crazy. All right. We're going to go to the game over screen, and we're going to play a little bit of music as we go out, if I can find my music. There it is. Oh, we're still in the cave. All right. Let's go out, and I will mute you all. All right. Bye, guys.